Lights, America!
Fremont Moo baseball is on the air.
Baker hits the ball high and deep into left center field. Backed by the warning track, it's at the wall, and it's gone. It's a home run for Michael Baker, and it's the first home run of the season for the Fremont Moo.
Moo baseball on the Big Dog 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, brought to you by the Dodge County Convention and Visitors Bureau, Keel's Barbershop, the Silver Dollar, your Fremont Hy-Vee, Christensen Lumber, Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, The Door, Lincoln Premium Poultry, Osteria Kayla, and Brainerd Chiropractic. Now, here's Cooper Lipsky and Bobby Hessling.
As we welcome you inside the booth here at Moeller Field for game one of this doubleheader, the first one between the Fremont Moo, enter at a 6-6 second half record and a 16-19 overall record against the Nebraska Prospects at 7-16. Game two following will be against the Bison Baseball Club. But I'm Cooper Lipsky. He's Bobby Hessling. Bobby, how are we doing?
We're playing two today.
Now we are.
We're playing two today, and after last night's game, you're very happy with what you saw. If you're a fan of the Moo, 13 total runs, 2 home runs, and you're playing a Prospects team that is very beatable, and then you have the Bison right after.
Yeah. We'll talk a little bit about that game last night. The Moo took an early lead, and they would not lose it, as they would win 13-0 over the Bison. Highlights included Henry Heyman, a big 2-run home run. He'd finish the night 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs, scoring 3 times. Timon Long would have himself 3 hits in the contest in 4 at-bats, also scoring 3 times, also had an RBI. Joshua Hardiman, 3 for 3, 4 runs with a 3-run home run, his first non-grand slam of the season. And then Carter Shellsmith, a 1 for 3 night, but that one hit, a bases clearing double for him, and then he had a sac fly on top of it. On the mound, Zach Vincent, dominant, no earned runs on 3 hits and a walk while striking out 11 batters in 7 innings of work to secure the Moo's 6th win of the second half, getting back to 500 there in that one. Taking a look at the schedule, as, of course, we've got to play 2 here tonight, but around the ILB, a little bit of a different story, of course. Casper and Oahe will face each other once again at around 2:30 here on this Sunday afternoon. Of course, those two got in a fight last night, so that was kind of interesting.
Well, and they still have a few more games to go as well. So
that they do.
They're in for a fun next few days.
Yes, they are. And then before we get to go up to Oahe on Wednesday. And I'm sure we'll get the full story from those guys. But
we'll get the one side of the story.
We'll get the one side of the story. Because when we went back and watched it, I mean, it was a crazy end of the game. It was a walk-off. There's a guy who thought he struck out a guy to end the game to get the save, but then they said he foul-tipped it. There were 3 umpires there, which was different. And, 2 RBIs single to walk off the Casper Spuds, and then the pitcher didn't like that. And then it turned into a whole host of chaos. But with that being said, we'll jump right into the pregame interview with Tyler Wise. Bobby Hessling sat down with Mr. Wise as, you have to find out what those two decided to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's hear it.
Bobby Hessling back on the pregame interview with Tyler Wise today, today's starter. Tyler, you're making your first start of the season with the Moo. What are you excited to get out there to do?
I'm excited to just put my best foot forward, try to see if this is something that's going to work in the future, and we'll see how it goes.
You've been using a whole lot of relief appearances so far this season, eating up a lot of innings. We've seen you go 2, 3+ innings. Now this becomes a starting role. What's different about being a starter compared to just kind of a long reliever?
I think my mentality as a starter was not allow any runs, which is still going to be. But the biggest thing I'm going to focus on is just first pitch strikes today. That's my goal. And throughout this outing, my main goal is just first pitch strikes, get ahead, stay ahead through the game.
Over your last few outings, the numbers have improved when you have a good defense behind you as well. You don't strike out that many guys. You just go out there and get outs. When you're on the mound, what's that mentality for you?
I have a lot of trust in my guys behind me. Like, I'm the kind of pitcher where I'm going to give them something to hit. They're not going to hit it too hard, but I'm hoping it goes to a guy who makes a good play and we get out of it.
And facing the Nebraska prospects, you've seen them a few times. I feel like we played them already 35 times this season. Is it familiar facing against this lineup? And you might have even faced against some of these guys with you playing at Bennington. Some of them playing as well in the Class B side of the NSAA. Do you know some of the guys when you're going up and pitching against them and just know, like, all right, I know how to attack this guy?
Yeah, I feel like, especially growing up here, a lot of these guys are from around here. And just for the amount of times I've pitched against them this year, that it's pretty close to every one of these batters. I have a feeling on what they like, what they don't like, what they chase, how they are as a hitter, which helps me. I feel gives me a huge advantage when it comes to facing people for multiple times.
We've also seen you bat at the plate as well. You play the outfield every once in a while. Let's talk about you at the plate a little bit. When you're at the plate, what's that mentality for you? Are you a first pitch hunter? Are you someone that you want to work the count and then just try to get on any sort of way, or what's going through your mind?
I've always been, since I started playing baseball, I've always been, you're going to get, the best pitch is going to be one of the first, so get on it and get through. I started changing my mentality and approach at the plate to more win the pitch and not look 2 pitches ahead, but find a pitch that I can handle and I can do damage with and do it.
And this is also your first season with the Moo as well. How'd you find out about the Moo? Obviously, being from Bennington, it's not that far of a drive from Bennington to Fremont, but did you get recommended by somebody? Did you just hear it? Did you see it on social media?
I had heard of it being from so close, but I think it was my dad's. My dad works used to work in Fremont, and one of his buddies knew about the Moo and was like, and my dad was telling him about how my college went this year. And he was like, if he's interested in playing summer ball close to home, there's always the Moo. And then that's how I got in touch with Asher, and then we just started talking from there and thought it'd be a good fit and decided to come play out here this summer.
You're one of multiple guys that are from Nebraska on the Moo, obviously. Walker, Tanner Jacobson, Brady Brown, just to name a few, all from Blair. You have Brooks Kneifel, who's from Wayne. Do you feel like you guys have a connection? I always like to ask Nebraska guys this. Do you guys have a Nebraska connection when you're all together?
Yeah, we definitely have a connection, but I think it's changed a lot because, as you said, Brady, Tanner, and Nate, they used to be my rival in high school. So I just hated them. And now that we got here, I realize they're good guys, and I actually they're some of my favorite guys on the team, Brady Brown, Tanner, and Nate. And it's cool knowing they're only 30 minutes away, and they've always been my rival, but now we're teammates, and it's a different experience for sure.
Yeah, they're not afraid to tell me or tell Coop that they just say, yeah, Bennington's full of cheaters or whatever, or Bennington is this, Bennington is this. You being from Bennington and growing up not being a fan of Blair, obviously, did you face him ever in high school? Yeah,
I faced him a lot. I only personally played baseball, but I know they played multiple sports, and they were always big names in Blair. And it was, especially in baseball, we always knew when we were facing them. Our coach specifically would say, you're facing Blair this week, so we have to practice extra. And then usually we just go whoop them. Not too surprising, it's Blair. I mean, in the end, it's Blair. You can't lose to Blair. It's pretty easy. You just got to lock in.
Mutual hatred between Bennington and Blair, it sounds like. But I don't think there is one school that everyone in Class B dislikes more than Scott Catholic, and I'm assuming you can agree to that.
I can. They're not like they're on Nebraska. No one, Class A, Class B, Class C, D2, anything. Any class knows no one likes Scott. I don't even know if all the Scott kids like going to Scott, so.
Well, they win, so it's hard to argue against that.
But, yeah.
Let's talk about your recruiting journey going to Kansas Wesleyan and playing there. You only had one outing this past season down there. How'd you end up going from Bennington to Kansas Wesleyan?
So originally in high school, I wasn't looking to go play college anywhere. And then I've always had a good arm, but my velo jumped and I was sitting mid-eights out of high school. And then they reached out and were like, come down for a recruit day. And I was like, well, it's free. Might as well go see what I can do. Went down there and I played pretty good. I hit well, threw well, and then they gave me a scholarship. And it was I have 4 more years of my life to play baseball. Might as well play it. And you can work your whole life, but you can't play baseball your whole life. So that was kind of my mindset in going to college to play baseball.
And you grew up in Nebraska, correct? So who was your favorite Major League Baseball team that you watched?
I don't watch much baseball. Like, I know I watch the Royals a good amount. My mom's a Mets fan, so I've always, when people ask, I say Mets because she's from New York and didn't want to like the Yankees, so she liked the Mets. So kind of, I'd say Mets is probably would be my favorite team.
Was there anyone from the Mets that you try to resemble after, or not really? Or are you just like, yeah, it's the Mets?
Yeah, it's just, I just go out there and try to throw hard.
Well, Tyler, thank you very much for joining us on the Moo pregame show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
That was Tyler Wise on the Moo pregame show. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups, the welcome weather, and first pitch for Game 1 of 2 on today's doubleheader on the Moo Baseball Network.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber since 1923. Christensen Lumber, it's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field.
As we welcome you back inside the booth here at Moeller Field for Game 1 of this doubleheader here on the Mixler as well as BSDN Live on YouTube. Game 2 will be back on the Big Dog Country here on this Sunday night or Sunday afternoon. I'm Kurt Blivsky, he's Bobby Hessling. Of course, this game tonight, or this game this afternoon, is brought to you by Methodist Fremont Health. Choose a team who treats you like family. Methodist, the meaning of care. The welcome weather, always brought to you by the Dodge County Convention Visitors Bureau, where the temperature right now is 83 degrees outside. It's only going to get hotter as this one goes on. By the time this one wraps up, probably a little bit after 4 o'clock, right? That's kind of what we're hoping for.
Hopefully before.
About then, it'll be about 85 degrees outside with the feels like temperature right now at 86. Wind out of the south, blowing to the north about 8 miles per hour with gusts up to 11. Well, the flag not really whipping or anything along those lines. Just kind of a light little dance out there on the flagpole. Of course, humidity right now, 55%. Visibility up to 24 miles, but all we need to see is about 90 feet to first, 90 feet to second, and 90 feet to third, pretty much.
And it feels like there is a haze as well.
I did notice that as well, yes.
I believe it's the smoke from the Canadian wildfires slowly drifting in.
Wow.
I think so.
We got weather stuff on that as well, because usually sometimes, yeah, it looks like that checks out. See, look, my home state, Wisconsin, is absolutely covered right now.
Oh.
Which usually is how it goes, because for whatever reason, those Manitobans they don't know how to protect themselves from fire.
No.
And they just always light stuff on fire. Every single summer. It leads some really pretty sunsets, but probably not the best for the atmosphere. Of course, field conditions brought to you by Keel's Barbershop to keep your hair looking good for the best haircut around. Stop at Keel's 88 West 6th in Fremont. We're looking a little bit drier than yesterday, but still a pretty fine looking field here tonight. Here this afternoon as the Fremont Moo look to take not one but two here this afternoon. One against the Prospects, game 1, 7-inning contest, and then game number 2 against the Bison, part of your regularly scheduled 4-game series against the Bison. Of course, this one was originally scheduled for Thursday, but of course rain caused some issues and had to reschedule it to today. This was the only day they could, as we got a couple of first pitches here and a couple good throws from the kiddos. But if you want to take a look at the standings right now, in the second half, Spearfish at 8-3. They're tied with the Oahe Zap at 9-4. Really a 2-game difference, but or 2-game difference in wins and losses, but it evens out as they are both tied for first. Hawaii, of course, with the walk-off win yesterday to secure that victory. The Casper Spuds get handed a loss. They dropped to 8-4, sitting half a game back. They have the second best overall record in the ILB. The Hastings Sodbusters did not play yesterday, and the Fremont Moo picked up a win, so they sit 2.5 back of first. Still plenty of time for the Moo to really get rolling, and we've been saying it ever since the start of that 3-game losing streak that was snapped last night, that this is a series to really start picking up some wins.
Yeah.
Pick up one win last night, and then you get the prospects here tonight, who, as it looks, have only brought 11 players, according to the lineup sheet.
This is the first time all year we've seen the DH also be the pitcher. So, pitcher's going to hit today.
The pitcher,
which, for some of these guys, they can do both.
yeah, we know that very well. You'll see. We'll probably, we've seen Mike Valdivia pitch. What are some other names?
Smolinski's pitch. Elijah Russell's pitch.
Yep, that was another name. So
we've seen Corey Kozat tossed.
Yep, that's right. We saw him tossed, and then he came back. They kicked out the wrong. Well, they didn't kick out the wrong guy, but yeah, just a very bizarre circumstance. We've seen it all here in the ILB this season, and last night we even got to see a fight. Not here, but we saw a fight in the league. But, yeah, big opportunity to pick up a pair of wins here against the Prospects and the Bison tonight as the Director of Fun, Ben Asher, announcing the starting 9 for the Moo. Donning the all-orange uniforms here this afternoon. They look pretty good in the sunlight. I'd say at night it looks a little drab. But,
yeah.
But here you get no clouds in the sky, a little bit hazy, and we are ready for baseball here tonight. Or here this afternoon. A full slate of games with a doubleheader coming up next as we step away for the national anthem here on the Moo Baseball Network.
Keel's Barbershop is the Sports Center barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Keel's Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Keel's is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Keel's Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
Find your purpose with work that matters. Methodist is hiring for clinical and non-clinical positions throughout our health system. Join a team that's making a difference and take advantage of a range of benefits like medical, vision and dental, flexible scheduling, and tuition assistance. To find all of our opportunities and apply online, go to bestcare.org/jobs. That's bestcare.org/jobs. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
Back here at Moeller Field, we're moments away from first pitch as the Fremont Moo take on the Nebraska Prospects in game 1 of this doubleheader. Of course, it's a 3-team doubleheader. We're going to see the Bison afterwards, 5:05.
It's a triangular today.
It's a triangular. So, yeah, that's what we should do is after that game, we should have the Bison play the Prospects, right?
Yeah. Well,
since we got them both here, the Bison are already here. They're out there hitting in the it looks like they're out trying to get the batting cage set up. But for the first 3 innings of this one, Mr. Bobby Hessling.
I was like, they're messing with the yell screen out there. I don't know what they're doing, but it's not going to be in the field of play. So that's what matters. Let's start with the starting lineups, and they're brought to you by your Fremont Hy-Vee. For a lineup that's loaded, shop your Fremont Hy-Vee. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com now and place your order. For the Prospects, they will line up like this in the batting order. Paul Schuyler leading things off. Jake Smolinski Playing second is batting second today. Jacob Perrin batting third. Kobe Hatcher batting fourth in the cleanup role. Elijah Russell playing first, batting fifth. Mike Valdivia batting sixth. Finn Hochstein, Corey Kozad, and Charlie Mosser, 7, 8, and 9 in the order for the prospects. The defense for the Moo, Timon Long, Tanner Jacobson, and Rocco Garitano from left to right in the outfield. On the infield, the newest addition to the Moo, Bodie Joyner, will be starting at third today. Sevi Aguirre at short, Luke Saxton at second, Cooper Pacino is at first. Behind the plate doing the catching is Nate Walker, and today's starter is Tyler Wise. Wise making his first start of the season for the Moo.
I'd say this season for Wise, in 8 games on the bump, he has given up 19 runs, 13 of which being earned. He's also given up 17 hits, has walked 15, has 20 strikeouts. His ERA sits at a fine 4.88, an opponent batting average of .254. He makes his first start here this afternoon.
This is the 5th time this season he has played the Nebraska Prospects. And Paul Schuyler will lead things off for the Prospects. The traveling team wearing white uniforms. They have the light blue numbers on the back of the jersey, the white blue text across the front of the jersey with white pants. The Moo, as Coop said earlier, will be wearing the orange uniforms today with Moo across the front of the chest in the spotted cow font. First pitch misses high and tight on Paul Schuyler. It's delivered at 2:12 p.m. for a first pitch ball on Schuyler.
A little bit behind schedule, but never hurt anybody.
1-0. Schuyler into left center field. Long giving chase. We'll watch this thing roll all the way to the wall. Schuyler rounding first, digging for second. It's going to be a leadoff double for Paul Schuyler.
Well, he ripped that one well. Wise leaving it. I think that was more down and in on Schuyler. And, think about Schuyler. I mean, he just looks like a pure athlete. There he shows off that athleticism. Big hit for him.
Jake Smolinski will step to the plate, batting .211 this season. A runner already at second. First pitch from Wise to Smolinski, fouled off into the screen. It's 0-1. That foul ball brought to you by Lincoln Premium Poultry. They specialize in foul but love being a part of the Fremont Moo. For a career with LPP, visit LincolnPremiumPoultry.com. Wise mentioned he wanted to attack early. Steps off. Wants a lot of first pitch strikes on everyone that he faces. Leading off at second is Paul Schuyler. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Smolinski pops this thing up into center field. Now drifts into second base, and making the catch over at second is Luke Saxton for the first out. Brings up Jacob Perrin. Perrin this season batting .121 at 33 at-bats, on base percentage of .310. Only 4 hits for Perrin this season, 2 for extra bases, 3 RBIs. He has worked 5 walks. 1 on and 1 away. First pitch to Perrin. Right down the middle for strike 1. Saxton was right behind second. Now shades back over to almost normal second base. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 wave and a miss by Perrin. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Tyler Wise looking to work effectively and efficiently today and eat up as many innings as he can. The most innings he's gone this season has been 3. 0-2 from Wise. Wave and a miss. Strike 3. A 3-pitch strikeout to retire Perrin, and there's 2 away. And the first strikeout for Tyler Wise. Brings up Kobe Hatcher, the cleanup batter. 1 on, 2 outs, and a runner at second.
I'll say maybe that's the reason why he gets to start here today. Maybe see if he can get past that 3-inning limit. Maybe go 4, see what he's got. In a shortened game, only 7 innings.
First pitch comes in, misses down for ball 1.
Not as much restraint, I imagine, right?
You can imagine. 1 ball, no strikes. Wise comes set, looks back at second. Here's the 1-0. Bottom of the zone, missed for a ball. It's 2-0. balls, no strikes on Kobe Hatcher. 2-0 from Wise. Down in the dirt again. 3 balls, no strikes. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. It was a leadoff double from Paul Schuyler. He is not moved from second yet. 3 balls, no strikes. Wise comes set. Looks back at second, and the 3-0 home is a breaking ball for a called strike. It's 3-1. The big thing for Wise, there's times he has very long innings.
Yeah.
He gets out of jams quite frequently. Here's the 3-1. Check swing. Did he go around as the ball skipped away from home plate? And I think they said, no, he did not.
Nope.
They did not. So Kobe Hatcher works a 2-out walk. Runners at first and second for Elijah Russell. Russell this season batting 160, on base percentage 323.
You know, we talk about Wise and his kind of a little, he struggles a little bit trying to get that first out of the inning.
Yep.
Right? That's always been kind of the big problem. I mean, at the start of the year, he was like 0 of 10 against the first batter to open an inning, or his first batter when he would come in relief.
First pitch is a called strike in on Elijah Russell. When we saw that in Spearfish, it was 3 straight innings of a leadoff walk.
Yeah.
But it was clean innings as well.
Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like he was at an advantage when a guy was on base.
Yeah. Forces him to not think, just throw.
0-1.
Right, go from
This
the stretch.
is down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Elijah Russell has a runner at first and second. No balls, 1 strike. Wise delivers the 1-1. Chopper over to second base. Saxton gathers, throws to first in time. It is not a clean 1-2-3 inning, but it's still a clean inning and no runs being scored for the Prospects, and the Moo will come up to bat for the first time today. No score between the Prospects and the Moo here on the Moo Baseball Network.
Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
Trust your heart to the team at Methodist for expert cardiac care that makes a life-changing difference. From specialized testing and imaging to comprehensive surgical options, including the most advanced procedures, we provide the personalized care that you expect from the Methodist name. Learn more about our heart and vascular care by visiting bestcare.org/heart. That's bestcare.org/heart. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Go to the bottom of the first inning. Starting lineup for the Fremont Moo. Here's their batting order. Starting lineup is brought to you by your Fremont Hy-Vee. For a lineup that's loaded, shop your Fremont Hy-Vee. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com now and place your order. Tanner Jacobson once again in the leadoff spot. Rocco Garetano batting second. Cooper Ficino, Henry Heyman, Timon Long, Sevi Geary, Nate Wachter, Bodie Joyner, and Luke Saxton. That is today's batting order, and I think the big question is, who will be the first base coach today for the Moo? Jason Clark is still not here, so we have a different first base coach.
It's Rob Hodges.
And it's Rob Hodges today for game 1. Let's go. It was Ficino yesterday. Zach Vincent did it on Friday. As here's the first pitch. It misses outside for a ball. 1-0 on Tanner Jacobson. Charlie Mosser is today's starter for the Prospects. It's always been the big question, who's going to be the first base coach? Because at times it's Tyler Dunham, but he has to do game changer. 1-0, misses again. 2 balls and no strikes. You can't have a player do game changer.
Nope.
So you have to have Dunham do it. And when that happens, you've got to have a player be the first base coach. And today it's Rob Hodges. 2-0 is a called strike. It's 2-1 on Tanner Jacobson. Charlie Mosser making his second appearance on the mound. This is his first start. His first appearance came against the Moo. 2-1 fouled off by Jacobson. The count's 2 balls, 2 strikes. He went 4 innings, giving up 2 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. How about this on Game Changer? His nickname, it is Charlie, quote, Tank Mosser.
How about that? I wonder what it means. I wonder why it was given to him.
Maybe he's a tank. I don't know. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Tanner Jacobson. Misses high, and the count is full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So if you are family of Charlie Mosser, maybe somebody that knows Charlie Mosser, please tell us why in the Game Changer it says his name is Charlie Tank Mosser. I'd be glad to share the story. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2 for Mosser. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Retires Jacobson, 1 away for Rocco Garetano.
Maybe it'll be for the Players Weekend in the ILB.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be cool if they did that.
Have 1 week, or just refer to everybody as their nickname. 1 weekend. That'd be a bad idea.
So if we were to do that for the Moo in today's order, the back of the jersey, Tanner J Money.
J Money.
J Money. Rocco Garetano really doesn't have a nickname right now.
We'd have to ask him.
We're working on that.
What people call him.
First pitch to Garetano, lefty on lefty matchup. He takes a first pitch strike. Ficino? What would his nickname be?
Could be Fooch.
Fooch?
Foochmont.
Henry Heyman would be the hammer. 0-1 right over the head of Rocco Garetano for a ball. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Timon Long, I don't really know what his nickname would be. You don't have a really nickname for him.
No. Same with Sevy. Because that's the thing. A good first name, you don't
Six
need
Sevy.
You don't
Sevy
need
would be 6 Sevy. Wes Cunningham would be Lil Wes. He wouldn't like it. 1 ball, 1 strike. That missed down and out. And it's 2-1. Walker, I don't really have one.
I'm sure he's got one.
He probably does.
He does, but
he probably has one that he was called in high school, but just hasn't came out yet.
He just joined.
He just joined.
I don't necessarily know a whole lot about Mr. Joyner.
2-1. Hit in the air in right center field. Going back on it and making the catch out in center is Paul Schuyler for the second out. Look at Garetano. He was already in second when that catch was made.
He's quick.
And it brings up Cooper Ficino. Luke Saxton, probably just sax. Saxophone. I don't know. Plenty of ideas.
A lot of ideas. So we're going to get shirts printed. Everything's going to be right with the world.
They only did the Players Weekend for, 3 years in Major League Baseball?
They technically have it again, but it's not on the same scope or scale.
No. It was cool when they did it as the first pitch misses down on Ficino for a ball 1-0. In the final year they did it because I think they wanted to do it in 2020.
Yeah.
But COVID messed with a lot of things, so you can't really do it because you're taking – and also it's hard because there's no fans there.
Yeah.
Because the first 2 years they did it, didn't they have like the inverted jerseys almost where they?
Well, the first 2 years were like the very colorful with
yes. It was the very loud jerseys. 1-0 grounded onto third. Will be fielded by Hochstein. Throw to first in time. It is a 1-2-3. Bottom of the first inning for Charlie Mosser as he retires the Moo quietly. We go to the second inning. We'll talk about the Players Weekend in the Major League Baseball when we come back on the other side here on the Moo Baseball Network.
Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
We target cancers with precision technology. We save lives with advanced heart procedures. We deliver exceptional care for the most vulnerable pregnancies. We are Methodist. With a reputation built on generations of trust, our passion is shaping the future with innovative treatments, the newest advancements, and the compassion you deserve. Our greatest impact is your healthiest life. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Go go to the second inning. No score between the Moo and the Nebraska Prospects. Game 1 of 2 today for the Moo. Game 1 of 1 for the Nebraska Prospects. It is a 3-team doubleheader, a triangular, kind of. It's a two-sided triangle because the Prospects and Bison won't play. So it's an angle. It's an angular. I don't know.
Oh, you're close.
We're just making things up here. We were talking about the Major League Baseball Players Weekend that they did from 2017 to 2019. Did they do it in 2017, or was it just a 2-year thing? First pitch is a called ball on Mike Valdivia.
They did it. They definitely did it for 3 years.
See, now I'm starting to doubt myself. I know they did it in 18 and 19. I know that for sure. 1-0. Missed down to Mike Valdivia. 2 balls, no strikes.
Because the first 2 years, right, they had them wear the special uniforms at Williamsport. And then the third year, they didn't wear it at Williamsport.
2-0, grounded onto second. Saxton is there. Fields throws over to Ficino at first. 1 away in the second.
Because it was those really dull, just black and white uniforms.
Don't get me wrong, I actually like those.
You did?
For the Players Weekend, maybe not. But I thought the concept was cool. Because an all-black or an all-white jersey, for some teams, looked good.
For some of them.
First pitch is a called strike to Finn Hochstein. That's 0-1. You have to think here, being a White Sox fan, it all being black or it all being white, it looks better. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 quickly on Hochstein.
See, another thing on top of that, now COVID supply chains went down. But but they also switched. That was the year they switched from Majestic to Nike. So that was another reason why they didn't do
that also makes sense.
Got to get on the sports logos forums, man. That's where they're always talking about.
0-2 from Wise, misses. Down low. It's 1 ball, 2 strike.
Sportslogos.net, that's where it's at.
Yeah, so they did do it in 2017.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh!
I was second-guessing. 1-2 misses. Could hear Coop's reaction.
I thought that got him.
And the count's even 2-2. Because they did it in 18 as well, and then 2019 they did it. And you're right, they had the black and white uniforms.
Because I went to
2-2. Misses inside, and the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Because I ended up finding myself going to a couple of them. Because I went to the 2018, and I went to the weekend where it was the Players Weekend.
3-2 fouled off right into the screen. The count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes on Hochstein.
I'm wrong. I went all 3 years the same weekend. I didn't realize. I was in Washington, D.C., and the Nationals were playing the Mets, and they wore those uniforms. And then the next year it was the Brewers and the Pirates. And then the third year is the Brewers and the Diamondbacks. All those weekends.
3-2. Misses down and away, and Hochstein was behind 0 balls, 2 strikes in the count, and ends up working a walk. Brings up Corey Kozad. Ooh, they got ice cream sundaes on sale all day.
Where? No,
all day. And they have free hot dogs in Game 1.
I'm in. I'm sold.
Brings up Corey Kozad. We're familiar with Kozad, not for the fact that he played on the Moo, but for the fact that he was tossed and then re-entered the ballgame for the first time in baseball history. So we think. First pitch. Called a strike on the inside corner on Kozad. It's 0-1. The White Sox in 2019, yes, they were still bad, 72 and 89, but they had fun players. So Yohan Moncada could have had I believe they wore black that weekend. 0-1. Missed inside, and taking off for a second is Hochstein. Counts even 1 ball, 1 strike. Is Hochstein swipes second base. You have Yohan Moncada that has Yo-Yo on the back. I was like, that's a cool jersey. I never got it, but it would have been a cool one to have. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 from Wise. This is down and away. 2-1. And here's my thing. They did certain things where it's like, they let the players wear special cleats and that stuff, and they were like, they could wear this and this and this. Here's the 2-1. Misses down and away. Why don't they let the guys do that all the time? Because
on top of it, the definition of uniform is to look the same. So
I feel like with certain accessories, you can get away with it. 3 balls, 1 strike from Wise. That misses inside it to Corey Kozad. Back-to-back free passes issued by Tyler Wise, and it brings up Charlie Mosser, the DH and pitcher today.
Woo. But for every stage of life and every complex diagnosis, choose a team who treats you like family. Methodist Fremont Health.
Runners at first and second, only 1 away in the top of the second inning. Wise hoping for a ground ball. First pitch misses away from Mosser. Counts 1-0.
So I know you're a White Sox fan, so I'm looking at the 27. This is 2018, I guess. It's got gray.
Yep.
But that's what it looked like.
It did. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Called a strike on Mosser, and the count is even 1 ball, 1 strike. The ones in 2017 were a little cooler.
With the red sleeves.
Yeah, the red sleeves. It was more of a navy blue jersey as well, because obviously the White Sox back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled off by Mosser into the parking lot. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. The White Sox have the retro look of it's being white, red, and blue, and it says Sox across the front of the chest. They still wear those every once in a while. Not as much as they used to.
Those beach blanket fronts.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Grounded right over to third. Fielded by Joyner. On to second for 1. Back to first in time. Not bad for your first ground ball that goes your way. Bodie Joyner is able to start and turn a 5-4-3 double play to put a close on the second inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Prospects remain scoreless. This is Moo looking for a run. No score between the Prospects and Moo here on the Moo Baseball Network, BSDN Live on YouTube.
Looking for a nice place to go? A place that's rich with tradition, great service, and atmosphere? A fantastic place where you can go and still carry on a conversation. Maybe shoot a game of pool and enjoy one of the best jukeboxes in town. Silver Dollar is one of the finest places for adult libations at reasonable prices. Join the Silver Dollar family and enjoy, but you need to be 21 or older. See y'all soon, and remember, not everything that glitters is gold, but we're pretty sure it's probably silver at the Silver Dollar, 18th and Bell Street in Fremont.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger wranglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Bottom of the second inning. No score between the Prospects and the Moo. Bobby Hustling, Cooper Lipsky with you for Game 1 of 2 today on the Moo Baseball Network. We have ourselves a doubleheader. Prospects Game 1, and then in Game 2, we'll see the Bison. We saw them last night, and the Moo took it to the Bison, scoring 13 runs off of them. Henry Heyman will lead things off in the second inning. He's the cleanup batter as well, and batting cleanup has never looked this good. It's brought to you by Osteria Kayla, where we finish strong with every course in the historic Colemeyer Passageway, corner 4th and Main in downtown Fremont. Last night, Heyman went 3 for 4 from the plate with 3 RBIs and 3 runs scored. A good night from the plate from him as we're still looking at some of the Players Weekend uniforms from late 2010s, 17, 18, and 19. Some of them were really cool.
Yeah. I always really enjoyed, I think it was a 2018 one where the Twins had a hat. There it is, 2017. It's a hat with the state outline and then the logo in the middle.
Certain teams that implement the state outline looks cool. And
I love it.
Like
yeah.
the Minnesota Twins always looks good with it. You can't really do it for like the Chicago White Sox or Chicago Cubs because it's just Chicago and not Illinois. First pitch to Henry Heyman. Caught the outside corner for a strike. Heyman had a word for the home plate umpire. Heyman, time and long, Sevy Aguirre will be the minimum. In the second, 0-1, grounded on to shortstop, fielded by Mike Valdivia. He bobbles, throw to first, is in time to still get Heyman out. What a play by Henry Heyman. and Elijah Russell at first, who had to go to the ground and keep his foot on the bag in order to make the play, and Heyman is retired. Bit of a broken play for the Prospects defensively, but they're able to get the out, and Timon Long comes to play. We saw his swing really come around last night. 3 for 4 with an RBI double and 2 singles. He scored 3 runs. First pitch to Timon Long. Hit high and deep into left center field. Going back by the warning track. It's at the wall. It's going to go over the wall. And Timon Long, with his first home run of the season, makes it 1-0 Moo.
That's what you've been waiting for.
We've been waiting for that one.
2023 League MVP, known for his power, and shows it off for the first time here in 2025.
We kept being told he's going to do it eventually. And I'd asked him, I said, when are you going to come through? When are you going to get a big hit? And he's like, man, hopefully soon. And right there is a big one. And he's now 4 for his last 5. 2 RBIs and 4 runs scored. I smell a pregame interview in the future for Timon Long. First pitch to Sevi Aguirre. Misses away for ball 1. Aguirre had a hit last night as well. Talked to him postgame, and he said, man, I finally got the hit. Feel good now. 1-0. Misses high on Aguirre. 2 balls, no strikes, following the solo home run into left center field by Timon Long.
I was thinking about that, how silly baseball is just for that fact alone. Where a guy, Sevi was batting 400 there for a while, and then he comes back home and he just doesn't have the same swing.
2-0. Misses outside, 3 balls, no strikes. He was on an 8-game hit streak.
Yeah.
Heading into Casper.
And then just for whatever reason, and this happens all the time in baseball, where a guy is seeing the ball well, and then for whatever reason, it just goes away. And then it comes back, and then it goes away.
It goes from being the size of a beach ball to the size of a ping pong ball. 3-0 to Aguirre is a called strike. 3-1.
It's like you don't really see that, outside of baseball in that way. Basketball is a little different.
Yeah, basketball you can consider
hockey.
A little streaky. I don't even know if I'd consider hockey in that mix. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's a 3-1. Popped up foul to the right side. This will go out of play, and the count is full on Aguirre. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And you and I, we had the conversation last night saying, yeah, he got the hit, but I think he still really wants to square one up and put one into the gap. Yes, the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he's just able to get that one on the hand, just punch it to the right side.
Right underneath the second baseman as well. It was Rogers last night. We'll see who it is in Game 2. Game 2 coming up at 5:05. That will be between the Bison and the Moo as Aguirre strikes out swinging, chasing after a fastball at the top of the zone. Strikeout number 2 for Charlie Mosser. And Nate Walker comes up with 2 away. A home run for Timon Long. Got good wood on it. And when you need good wood, go to Christensen Lumber. Quality wood products for more than 100 years in left field and on South Main in Fremont. ChristensenLumber.com online. First pitch to Walker. Misses high and outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Walker wearing the pink batting gloves once again. He's been doing that the last few games.
They look so good.
1-0. Fouls off to the right side. It's 1-1. Going back to our uniform discussion.
Yeah.
With talking about the Players Weekend with the different cleats that they wear, and you say it's uniform. It feels like batting gloves in some of the batting gear you wear, and maybe a sleeve is a little different where that's not a part of the uniform. Here's the 1-1. Walker fouls it off to the right side. Because you could have a Major League Baseball player, let's say they play for the New York Mets. Colors are blue and orange. Next thing you know, you see them wearing yellow batting gloves. They've got a yellow calf protector and a yellow elbow guard, and you're like, why? I don't know, and this might just be me here. I think it's awesome when they wear a large amount of color to bring out their personality. 1-2 misses away from Walker. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Like, pink is not in the Moo color scheme, but he's wearing pink batting gloves.
Yeah.
And I think it works to an extent. Like Ronald Acuna, he does it as well because he's always wearing blue and red with the Braves. He throws on the yellow, and it represents the flag from the country he's from. 2-2 popped up right side. This is playable. Elijah Russell by the wall will make the catch for the final out. Walker pops up to first base, and that puts a close on the second inning. However, the Moo do score a run thanks to the solo blast from Timon Long, and it makes it 1-0. Moo on top of the Prospects. We go to the third here on the Moo Baseball Network, BSDN Live on YouTube.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber, it's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field.
Go to the third inning, 1-0 Moo on top of the Nebraska Prospects following a solo home run by Timon Long. Perfect swing he has. He can drive the ball a long way. Back to the top of the order we go for the Nebraska Prospects. Paul Schuyler will lead things off. He had a leadoff double off Tyler Wise. As Wise throwing in his final few warm-up pitches. There's the throw down to second. Geary tags the back. No one was there because it's just practice. And it brings us to the third. And the thing with Bodie Joyner, we'll see him lead off in the third inning. He's wearing Mr. Baker's number, 31. It's going to be a little different seeing the 31 worn on someone else's back for the remainder of this Moose season, but that's how summer baseball is sometimes.
Yep.
This is how baseball is as a sport.
Mm-hmm.
Wise first pitch to Schuyler, breaking ball over his head for ball one.
I was just thinking about Timon Long's home run, in the bottom half of the inning. I'm led to believe that out of every single Moo player, he probably has a club record for most home runs.
Yeah, I would assume so. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. That's a called strike, and it's 1-1.
I mean, we'd have to go back and look at every single player and add all of it up.
But with the amount of guys that are only here for one season, and Timon Long,
he hit 12.
He hit 12 that first year, so that's his 13th career home run with the Moo. 1-1 from Wise. Down and away for a ball. It's 2 balls and a strike. You'd assume he's up there. I would also assume Henry Heyman.
Well, Heyman, now he's at like 7 for his career. So he hit 6 in his first.
I was going to assume that he was also probably up there on that list, but probably not number 1. Here's the 2-1. Misses again. 3 balls and a strike as it missed low on Paul Schuyler. But there's, A, not a lot of guys that hit for power. B, they're here for 1, maybe 2 seasons.
I was wrong. He had 14 home runs that first year.
So he's at 15 in his career. 3-1, misses down and away, and Paul Schuyler works a leadoff walk. 4th free pass issued by Wise as Jake Smolinski comes to play it with 1 on and no one away.
Just some food for thought, I suppose.
How many did Cooper Ficino have last year? Did he have 14? Can't imagine he did.
He had 4 last year.
So he's at 5. So he's a long way away from being at the top.
Well, he's got 2 home runs this year, doesn't he?
Does he have 2? That's something we should probably know.
Well, it's on the game. It's on the game notes.
Oh. First pitch, a called strike. It's 0-1 on Smolinski. So he has 2. So he's at 6.
Yeah.
So active team leaders, Timon Long 15.
Yep.
Heyman 7. Ficino 6. Hardiman has 3. 0-1 off and running is Skyler. Is that missed for a ball? Sliding in and safely is Paul Skyler. The count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Not a bad throw from Wachter. It was on line, just a little late. Coop is going through looking to see if there's anyone else that could be on that list. 1 ball, 1 strike. Granted, the Moo haven't been around for 100 years. 1-1. Here's the throw down to third, trying to take off again is Skyler, and he's safe once again. 2 stolen base for Skyler in 2 straight attempts. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Moo started in 2019, so you're going to 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You're working with 7 years here. We know everyone of this year's team, so 1-2, wave and a miss, strike 3. Smolinski strikes out. Out number 1 here in the 3rd inning. Strikeout number 2 for Tyler Wise. It brings up Jacob Perrin.
Right now, as it sits, there's a fella named Luke White who hit 9 his first year.
Okay.
8 in his second year.
Ooh.
So what is that, 17?
That's 17. 1 ball, 2 strike. Here's the first pitch, rather, to Jacob Perrin. It's 0-1.
So, let's see, he played in 2021. Right now, he is the team leader.
0-1 and slow roller, shortstop, fielded. Throw over by Geary is snagged by Ficino, and that's the second out, and it brings up Kobe Hatcher. So 17, so Timing Long could move into first as the season progresses.
Yes.
All right. We'll see if that happens.
Oh, there was 12 by Brock Reller, 2021.
Did he play in 2022?
Oh, well, I'll take a look. Because then we have to,
first pitch to Hatcher is going to miss for ball. It's 1-0.
Because we go from, because at the end of 2021, that's when the Expedition League capitulated. So then we got to go to the Game Changer because that's where the ILB kept their stats.
1-0, called a strike. It's 1-1 on Kobe Hatcher.
Or my apologies, 2022. So everything I just said, just move it up a year.
Okay. First pitch fouled off. 1 ball and a strike on Kobe Hatcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Zane Scansey with 9 home runs. See, that's another thing, too.
1-2. Misses down and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
As I'm just simply going off of whoever led the sits on top of the thing every single year, but I haven't necessarily looked at who finished second or third or fourth. As it 17 is the number to beat as a career.
2-2. Ground right back up the middle. Geary fields. Throw to first is high. Pulls Ficino off the bag. Is knocked down by the wall. Holding up at first will be Kobe Hatcher. A run scores as well from Paul Skyler, and we are tied up at 1 in the top of the 3rd inning.
Yeah, just a little wonky throw from Geary over to first. Kind of side-armed it. Yeah, just got away from Ficino. Tries his best. He reaches. He gets off the bag to try to get to it. Unfortunately, that brings home a run. I believe that's an unearned run.
I believe it should be, as Elijah Russell steps to the plate. First pitch for Elijah Russell, wave and a miss. 0-1. It is an unearned run. So we're looking for 17 for Timing Long, and he's at 15 in his career. 2 to tie, 3 to break. 0-1, wave and a miss again by Elijah Russell.
See, and now I must
0-2.
I must have wrote it down wrong. It's 12 for Timon in his career.
So he's at 13.
Heyman with 6.
So the number is 4 to tie, 5 to break.
Yep.
No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 to Elijah Russell. Called strike 3. Russell goes down on 3 pitches, and that brings us to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Prospects are able to scratch across another run, and we are tied up at 1 here on the Moo Baseball Network, BSDN Live on YouTube.
Your Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
Trust your heart to the team at Methodist for expert cardiac care that makes a life-changing difference. From specialized testing and imaging to comprehensive surgical options, including the most advanced procedures, we provide the personalized care that you expect from the Methodist name. Learn more about our heart and vascular care by visiting bestcare.org/heart. That's bestcare.org/heart. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Bottom of the third inning, Bodie Joyner will lead things off for the Moo. The newest addition to the Moo. Came in last night, met him at dinner, and here he is in the starting lineup playing third today.
Now coming to play, the third baseman, number 31, Bodie Joyner.
So Joyner steps to the plate for the first time. We're excited to see what he can do.
He's wearing the number 31. He walks up to Michael Baker's old walk-up song.
First pitch is called a ball, and it's 1-0. Well, I wonder if he asked for that walk-up song. 1-0, fouled off to the right side, out of play. Counts even 1 ball, 1 strike. With this being new for Bodie Joyner, he attends the University of Jamestown. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Joyner down the line, foul again. It's 1-2.
Goes to the College of the Redwoods out there in Eureka, California. Had 4 home runs this past season. And I've also discovered a new revelation about the home run record in Fremont.
Okay, here's the 1-2 to Joyner. Misses for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's hear it.
Mr. Luke White, as everybody knows, we suspected it was 17.
Yeah.
He came back the next year in 2021 and hit another 6 home runs. So it's up to 23 right now.
2-2, grounded, foul down the third baseline. Joyner will have to get back in the box and do the 2-2 over again. So the Moo career record in home runs is 23.
Yep. Long has the season record with his 12 in 2023.
Well, it's time in Long.
I said Long.
Oh. Must have.
What the Long had the season record.
There you go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Misses high, and the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Mr. Bodie Joyner. Well, I don't think Timon Long has hit 12 home runs this season. He'd have to go on a Barry Bonds type run from now to the end of the season in order to accomplish that. And at 23, he is 10 away from tying. 3-2. Misses high and upstairs on Bodie Joyner. He works a leadoff walk, and Luke Saxton comes up with 1 on. And no one away.
But a good game plan makes all the difference in baseball and in health. Methodist Fremont Health is here to help you stay in the game with expert care, wellness support, and services for every stage of life. Trust your hometown team at Methodist Fremont Health.
Saxton, someone that's really begun to come along. First pitch swinging into right field. That will drop for a base hit. Exactly what I mean. He's not afraid to go first pitch hunting and drop in a base hit, as he did right there. Very good bat to have at the plate, and it's back to the top of the order we go, and Tanner Jacobson.
Really excited to see Jacobson here in this opportunity. You know, him as a leadoff batter, exceptional stuff. You know, has been great ever since he got the number one role in the lineup. But the thing is, you don't have the opportunity to drive in a whole lot of runs a lot of the time.
Well, now he's got that opportunity. First pitch is a called strike. He's got runners at first and second with nobody out.
Jacobson with 11 RBIs, but a lot of those coming when he was in the middle of the lineup.
A 1 hit in the air into right center field. We're going back on it. It's at the warning track. It's going to one-hop all the way to the wall. This should score at least one run. And getting the stop sign at third, not being allowed to score, is going to be Saxton as Tanner Jacobson drives in a run with an RBI double. And the Moo are back in front 2-1. Good piece of hitting to drive in Bodie Joyner. Puts 2 runners in scoring position. Saxton on the third. Jacobson now at second. And Rocco Garitano comes up with 2 on and still no one away.
That's just a good piece of hitting from Jacobson going the other way. You know, you talk to a lot of baseball players, especially on this Moo team. They're always saying, I'm not trying to pull things. I'm trying to shoot things back up the middle or go the opposite way with it.
First pitch to Garitano is a called ball. It's 1-0.
Of course, lefty's a little bit different. A guy like Garitano, you know, able to spray the ball around the field, everything we've seen from the guy. Playing in his 4th game.
1-0. Down and away for a ball. It's 2-0. Well, this is Saxton's now 4th game since June 20th. He's got 4 hits. Has worked 1 walk, has yet to be hit by a pitch over that stretch. 2-0. Called the ball outside. 3 balls, no strikes on Rocco Garitano. This is just the thing with Saxton. He's a guy that can get to the plate and make something happen. 3 balls, no strikes. 3-0 to Garitano. That's a called strike, and it's 3-1. The one thing that you're hoping for Saxton is you always just hope the defense can improve, and I feel like it has.
Yeah.
Last few games, it seems like he's gotten more comfortable over at second base. And just more familiarity with guys as well, making good throws. 3 balls and a strike on Garitano. Breaking ball misses high and tight, and it's going to load the bases on a walk, and it's Cooper Pacino who comes to the plate. With the bases full, no one is out, in a bit of a messy situation for Charlie Morrow. The prospects will go out and have a meeting on the mound. It's Kozad and Russell who are the 2 that go talk to Mosser on the mound. Everyone else on the infield stays where they are. Saxton at third. Tanner Jacobson had an RBI double scoring Bodie Joyner earlier this inning. He's at second. And Rocco Garitano is at first after drawing a walk. And the bases loaded for the Moo. Nobody out this inning. Going to come through and drive in a few more runs. Obviously no run rule in a 7-inning game. There is no 10 after 5 rule, none of that. So plays 7 innings regardless today. Mosser comes set in his first pitch to Ficino. Wave and a miss, strike 1. Come through in a big way here if you're Ficino. And he has in some big moments this season. 0-1 to Ficino. Called a strike. It's 0-2. Two to 1 Moo on top of the prospects. Already 1 run across this inning. The Moo looking for a few more. 0-2 to Ficino. Ground ball. This is to the right side. Is going to be gloved by the second baseman. Smolinski throws on to first, and a run scores as well. It's an RBI ground out for Cooper Ficino, scoring Luke Saxton. It's 3-1 Moo. A productive out for Ficino as it drives in a run. It also advances on Garitano and Jacobson. Jacobson now third. Garitano on to second. First base is open, and it's going to be Henry Heyman who grounded out to shortstop his first time up, the cleanup batter. Batting cleanup has never looked this good, brought to you by Osteria Kayla, where we finish strong with every course in the historic Coalmire Passageway corner of 4th and Main in downtown Fremont. First pitch is skied foul to the right side out of play towards the prospect's bullpen. I don't know how the prospects are going to have a bullpen whatsoever when they only have 11 players. So if you have one player go down to pitch, the other guy in the dugout just has to immediately be the catcher. No one else is in the bullpen ready because everyone else is out on the field. No balls, 1 strike. Mosser comes set right above the belt. The 0-1. Called the ball on Henry Heyman. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Heyman yesterday had himself a big home run.
He did. Over the Moeller Monster and left. 1 ball, 1 strike, and we've been waiting to see his power. Here's the 1-1 to Heyman. Misses high again. 2 balls and a strike. When you see his power, it's something.
Yeah.
And he's critical of himself in the cages as well. Wants to make sure that he's getting the best possible swing during batting practice. And we said for multiple games, here's the 2-1 to Heyman. Breaking ball that missed high, 3-1 for Mosser. We said multiple times with Heyman, he's trying to get back to the live game feel, the live game feel, the live game feel. He's here for the live game feel. That is past him, and now it's just maximizing what he has. 3 balls and a strike to Henry Heyman. 3-1 popped up. Middle infield, over from second. Smolinski again will make the catch right in front of the second base bag. And there's now 2 outs here in the 3rd inning for Timon Long. Timon Long had the solo home run in the 2nd inning. That opened up the scoring, made it 1-0 Moo, and now he's got runners at 2nd and 3rd. He's got Saxton, who scored. Jacobson is at 3rd. Rocco Garitano is at 2nd. First pitch to Timon Long. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. You almost wonder if Charlie Mosser now has a scouting report on Timon Long and knows, I can't throw a pitch to where I threw it earlier, or else it is going to be a big mistake. 1-0, misses outside again. 2 balls, no strikes on Timon Long.
Now you're working away from him. Don't want to give him anything too good.
No. But I think Timon Long has the power to go the other way with it and put it over the wall still.
Yeah.
There's no doubting that. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs in this bottom of the 3rd inning. 2 runs already crossed the plate for the Moo in the inning. 2-0, called a strike. It's 2-1. Two-one home is upstairs on Timon Long. 3 balls and 1 strike. And Timon Long is someone that we've begun to grow closer and closer with over the last few days. He's begun to rehatch out of his shell.
Great guy.
3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 3-1 to Timon Long. Swing and a miss, and the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. If you missed it last night, we talked about how Timon Long was playing on Your Guitar Hero.
That's right.
You gave him an easy song.
I did. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough when you start. You just gotta stick with it. It's just like anything in life.
More practice. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs.
You never get worse at something if you do it more.
3-2 to Mosser. Called strike 3 on the outside corner, and Timon Long goes down looking, and it puts a close on the 3rd inning. It is strikeout number 3 for Charlie Mosser. But the Moo do score 2 runs in the inning, and they're in front of the Nebraska Prospects 3-1 as we go to the 4th here on the Moo Baseball Network, the Big Dog, or BSDN Live on YouTube.
We target cancers with precision technology. We save lives with advanced heart procedures. We deliver exceptional care for the most vulnerable pregnancies. We are Methodist. With a reputation built on generations of trust, our passion is shaping the future with innovative treatments, the newest advancements, and the compassion you deserve. Our greatest impact is your healthiest life. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
Tyler Wise on for his now 4th inning of work. Bobby Hessing, Cooper Lipsky. And as always, for innings 4, 5, and 6, Cooper Lipsky will take it away.
Thank you very much, Bob. Do you mind that we call you Bob?
No, it's fine.
Is your full name actually like Robert or something?
Yes.
Robert Bartholomew Hessling.
That's not right.
Mike Valdivia leads us off as Wise remains out on the hill. As this one hit in the air, right field, going back on it is Rocco. He'll make the catch. And 1 pitch, 1 out for Tyler Wise. Not a bad start to the inning.
No.
Able to get the first out of the frame. I'll bring up Finn Hochstein. Third baseman in this one. Walked his last time up as he swings and misses at strike number 1.
At the plate, number 14, Finn Hochstein.
Well, we roll into the 4th inning here on the Moo Baseball Network. Swing and a miss, strike number 2. That's a pretty good sized crowd for a makeup game. Think about the Fremont faithful always coming out, supporting the squad. Hit in the air, left field, going back on it is Heyman. He's in front of the track, he'll make the catch, and that's the second out of the frame. So 2 quick outs for Tyler Wise. I feel like this game has been going by a little bit slower, but turns out not whatsoever.
No.
This game started about, what'd you write down, 2:12?
2:12.
And it was a very good pace game. You know, you get through 3 innings in an hour. That one drops into the zone for strike number 1 to Corey Kozad, the catcher. The 0-1. Misses low and away. It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. We got the prospects here once again. I believe the Moo are 6-4 against the Nebraska prospects. This one hit to the right side. Scoop it up. Chino covering first is Wise. He'll get to the bag before Kozad. And that'll do it for the prospects here in the 4th inning. No runs, no hits. Nobody gets on. Nobody's left on. Moo remain in front, 3-1. We go to the bottom half of the frame here on the Moo Baseball Network.
Looking for a nice place to go? A place that's rich with tradition, great service, and atmosphere? A fantastic place where you can go and still carry on a conversation. Maybe shoot a game of pool and enjoy one of the best jukeboxes in town. Silver Dollar is one of the finest places for adult libations at reasonable prices. Join the Silver Dollar family and enjoy, but you need to be 21 or older. See y'all soon, and remember, not everything that glitters is gold, but we're pretty sure it's probably silver at the Silver Dollar, 18th and Bell Street in Fremont.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger wranglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlumb.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Back here on the Moo Baseball Network, and for the Lipsky, he's Bobby Hessel. As it's another beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon, as Charlie Mosser makes his way out to the bump for what would be his 4th inning of work. But might as well tell you that if you're looking for a doctor who speaks Spanish, Methodist Fremont Health is proud to have Dr. Carlos Geraldo at the Internal Medicine Clinic, as he provides expert primary care and also speaks Spanish. If you or someone you know would feel more comfortable with a Spanish-speaking provider, Dr. Geraldo is here to help. Quality care closer to home and in your language. Methodist Fremont Health. But it's a final MLB day before the All-Star break. Full slate of games tonight. Today and tonight. Right? I assume there's a Sunday night baseball game on. And I imagine it's probably the Cubs and the Yankees, right?
Ooh, well, do they have Sunday night baseball before the All-Star break?
I would assume they would.
No, they don't.
They don't?
No.
That
game
makes sense, actually.
The late game is Phillies-Padres today.
That makes sense because, the guy's got to travel and whatnot. So, because then tomorrow's a home run derby.
Yep.
And that's a lot of fun. I think the Moo should have a home run derby.
Might need to bring, Joe Hauser.
That's what I'm saying.
He might have a chance.
We get 8 guys. We get the whole. We do it after a game or something.
So,
or before a game or something. And we have like a fan day. I don't know.
Who are the 8 guys that you have in mind?
Hardiman. Heyman. Geary fouls this one back. It's not part of my list.
Time and Long.
Hauser. So that's 4.
That's 4
right there. So we got to come up with another 4.
Ficino.
Yep, got to have Fooch in there.
Ficino's 5.
Braden Jones.
He
hit some tanks in batting practice. The 0-1. Breaking ball. Called for a strike on the outside part of the plate. That's 5.
If Baker, no. Jones is 6.
6.
If Baker was still here, I'd throw him in.
Yep.
He's not.
That's where we got to start thinking a little harder, don't we?
Carter Schelsman, he has a home run.
Shelley has a homer. That one outside for a ball. It's now 1-2.
Tanner Jacobson, I know, has a home run.
Yep. Caden Brzezinski.
So who'd you rather have between Schelsman, Brzezinski, and Jacobson?
This one's fouled off to the right. I think I'd take Brzezinski.
Okay.
And I think, unfortunately, I'll have to drop Jacobson.
Okay.
I think Shelley. I got to put Shelley in there. Shelley Braun. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch home. That one outside, and it's now 2-2. So that would be my Moo home run derby lineup.
I would agree with that. That's a good lineup.
We've seen these guys hit all the time, just because, the home run numbers during the game does not match up to anything. This one ripped foul.
Now, are you doing it in the timed fashion, 4 minutes plus a timeout, or are you going back to the old school, you have, let's say, 10 outs?
Count 2 balls and 2 strikes. I mean, I'm a big fan of the timed one, but I feel like that rushes you, and I think that would probably hurt some of the batting approaches. Out one outside for a ball.
I think it's better with the outs.
I do, but I think you'd have to.
I don't know if I'd go 10.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about 10 outs. Maybe like 6, 7, maybe
6.
3 balls, 2 strikes as Mosser comes home. Geary hits this one in the air, left field. That one's going to drop in front of Hatcher for a leadoff base hit for Sevi Aguirre. Home for him to get that sweet swing back. He's got the Moo's 4th hit of the afternoon. As I'll bring up Nate Wachter. That's pretty much, always thinking of new ways to innovate how we would run the MLB. We've been changing it up here the last couple of days on these broadcasts.
We have.
Trying to restructure the entire American baseball system, the home run derby, that one low for a ball.
And if you were to call a home run derby, would you call it the way, I'm drawing a blank, former ESPN guy that called the home run derby for years?
Chris Boomer.
Check
over to first, back in time as Aguirre.
Would you call it like him, the back, gone?
No, I think it'd just be a whole lot.
That's his.
I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do a home run derby.
I could.
1-0, misses inside. It's now 2-0.
You get better practicing home run calls.
I know, but on top of that, it's like it's not necessarily so much because what makes it, it's manufactured. It's not natural. Like here in this ball game, if a guy hits a home run, it's like as this one hit on the ground to the third baseman, fires over to second for one, to first, not in time. Wachter able to beat it out, but Aguirre retired. 5-4, trying to go around the horn, able to get one out. Fielder's choice for Wachter.
Now the play number 31, Bodie Joyner.
As Bodie Joyner digs in. Now what I mean by that is it's like the surprise of like hitting a home run during a game. It's like, who knows, Joyner goes deep here. That call feels a little more natural. But there, a guy hits a home run and it's expected. It's a home run derby. I went outside and away, and now the count 1-0.
So you're saying that's going to suck the fun out of it for you?
Yes.
Okay.
There's an element of surprise. And on top of that, nowadays a home run derby, when those guys talk about it, it's usually about their family. They're talking about their family, right? That one misses down in ball one.
They're talking about the
he's got 2 kids. He's been a major league guy. We've also got an interview that we're going to show you.
Here's the guy that's throwing to him.
Yeah, we got to talk about him too.
Maybe this is the bat that he uses.
Yeah, what's up with his mom these days? 2-0, hit in the air, right field. Drifting back on it is Jacob Perrin. We know he's had some troubles out there in right, making some catches here at Moeller Field, but he's able to collect that one. And that is 1 second out of the inning.
I don't know. I think I could do it. But I feel like, these are our guys. It'd be fun down there to be on the field.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that'd be one of those where it'd be more fun for me to be down on the field. And let's say we're done with Heyman hitting a home run, and you throw the mic up in his face and you say, what'd you like out of that round? You just have to make sure that some of these guys.
As Wachter offers second, throw is high. He's in there with a stolen base.
I think you just have to make sure they know. Once the microphone's in their face, it can't be edited.
That's just my, it's.
Maybe you could throw to them.
I would love to. I'd love to.
You'd love for people to just hit home runs off of you.
That's what it was in high school. 1-0. Hit to the right side. Luke Saxton's got himself another base hit. Being waved around as Wachter. Throw comes in. It's high. He's down in there safely for the 4th run of the afternoon as the ball gets away to the catcher or the pitcher Mosser backing up. Saxton takes 2. I believe that'll be a single and advancing on the throw. And Wachter's got himself a run scored.
It was a scary play at the plate. Wachter tries to go underneath the attempted tag of Kozad. Kozad doesn't even catch the ball. And he still was able to apply the glove onto the head of Wachter, but it doesn't mean anything with Kozad not having the ball.
So 4-1 the score. Moo able to get the run back they gave up in the top half of the third. No, that doesn't make sense because they put 2 up in the bottom of the third. Moo and the prospects here on this Sunday afternoon doubleheader. First pitch misses inside to Tanner Jacobson for a ball. Saw him last half inning, had himself a double. And you and I were talking to the batting cages yesterday about the playoff format in Major League Baseball.
We were.
Which I am currently not a fan of, the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Count at 1-1.
Because you're unhappy that the Brewers get the 3 seed every year and are
Yep.
treated like another wild card
Yep.
team.
Pretty much. I feel that I think winning your division should mean something. And of course the easy answer is, well, you should just win more. Well, it's like you can't have these arbitrary divisions if essentially it doesn't mean anything.
But in your format,
counts 2-1 by the way.
The division winner, if you're the 3, again, doesn't mean anything.
But see, the thing is I would say that one misses low and outside. In Korea, they give in the first round of the wild card, and they also do this in Japan as well, where if you have a better record than the opposing team, you get a 1-game advantage going into the series. So if it's a best of 4, you already have 1 game your way. Fouled back, and they count at 3-2.
You couldn't have a best of 4 because You mean tied, best of 5.
Or best of 7 is what I meant. Best of 7 series, you have a 1-game advantage. Then you got to win 3 games to take the series.
See, that's just unfair, though.
How's that unfair? You won if you did that in American baseball, you won the division against a wild card team. That's what I'm saying.
It's a new season.
3-2, upstairs for a ball.
Why are we gifting?
And it's a walk to Jacobson.
The team that won a division.
An
automatic free win.
Because they won the division.
So they made the postseason.
They made the postseason.
So did the wild card team.
You're essentially just a wild card team at that point. We're going to have a meeting at the mound here. This might be a pitching change. It looks like it will be. And I believe it'll be Elijah Russell as he tosses first base glove aside. It could be somebody else. Could be, I don't know. Well,
I don't know.
We're going to be playing musical chairs here for a moment.
We're playing musical fielders.
As it appears that the center fielder in Skyler will make his way in. I think. It looks like Skyler will end up pitching in this one. But I tell you what, we'll step away. When we come back, we'll have everything settled for you.
Hopefully.
And we'll also try to think about the postseason in a more abstract way. Try to broaden the horizon. See, that's the thing. We're not arguing.
No.
We're just trying to broaden the horizons
trying to
here.
Pick each other's brains.
We're trying to figure stuff out. When we come back, it's 4-1 Moo. 2 runners on, 2 runners out here in the bottom of the 4th on the Moo Baseball Network.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field.
Keel's Barbershop is the Sports Center Barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Keel's Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Keel's is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Keel's Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
We're back here on the Moo Baseball Network. Pitching change brought to you by The Door, where ice cold pitchers are yours for a great price. The Door, Fremont's newest branch location, 9 to 1 Saturday and Sunday. As Mosser's night or afternoon is not yet finished, but it will be Mike Valdivia. Bobby, do you have any numbers on Valdivia? The last time we saw him as digging in will be Rocco Garitano.
Last time that we saw Valdivia pitch
was the first pitch home is hit in the air, center field, right off the end of the bat. This one is going to be caught out in center, and yeah, I suppose
we'll never know.
Doesn't matter.
He hasn't pitched against the Moo.
I thought he definitely did.
Well, maybe that's. See, that's the thing. They got two number 2s.
I could have. We saw him close a game against us one time.
That was on June 7th. He went 1 inning, walked 1 batter. He struck no one out, didn't give up any hits or runs. Well, why are there 2 number 2s in the game changer? I don't know.
I'm not sure, but Valdivia gets out of the inning. Mosser's final line is 3 2/3. We'll have the rest of it on the other side of the break. Moo lead 4-1. They're able to push across a run on a Luke Saxon single, and we go to the 5th on the Moo Baseball Network.
Kills Barbershop is the Sports Center Barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Kills Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather, and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Kills is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Kills Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
Find your purpose with work that matters. Methodist is hiring for clinical and non-clinical positions throughout our health system. Join a team that's making a difference and take advantage of a range of benefits like medical, vision and dental, flexible scheduling, and tuition assistance. To find all of our opportunities and apply online, go to bestcare.org/jobs. That's bestcare.org/jobs. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Back here on the Moo Baseball Network, I'm Cooper Lipsky. First pitch outside for a ball from Tyler Wise. We begin the fifth. As Valdivia's final line in this one, 3 2/3, giving up 4 earned runs on 5 hits while walking 3 and striking out 3. Valdivia able to help him out and get the final out. This one fouled back for a strike. It is now 1 ball, 1 strike to the leadoff batter, and Charlie Mosser comes in. He's now the first baseman in this one. Well, he remains as a designated hitter, right? 1-1. Bouncing ball, third base side as scooping it, not quite. Got him on the heel of the glove as Bodie Joyner. That'll be interesting to see whether they call that a hit or an error for Tank, right?
Yes.
And they called it an error.
They did.
Tried to circle that ball over there at third and just ate him up. Mosser's able to reach to begin the 5th inning. We roll back to the top. Here's Paul Schuyler, who's now the shortstop in this one. Mosser, the first baseman. Russell, the center fielder. Valdivia goes from short to on the mound. No defensive changes at all for the Moo. First pitch home, misses outside for a ball as Wachter comes up looking at first. But now your argument is that, back to the playoff thing, your argument is that it's a completely new season at that point.
It is.
But then what's the point of the regular season? What's the point in winning your division if it's just a wild card spot and it doesn't matter because it's just the start of a new season? Hit in the air, high, left field, going back on it, and watching this one sail out of here is Henry Heyman, a 2-run home run for Paul Schuyler. It had that sound off the bat, and he did not miss it. Second hit of the ball game for Schuyler, and it is now a 3-2 game, or a 4-3 game. My apologies.
He got all of it.
Yeah.
Mistake pitch from Wise. And Schuyler did not miss it. He has read Tyler Wise very well today.
He has 2 hits. The only 2 hits that Wise has given up. That pitch down and in for ball number 1 to Jake Smolinski. So whatever Wise is throwing to him right now, cut it out. He's also walked him. Next pitch misses low for a ball. It's now 2-0.
Yeah, I just think if you win, you win the division, boom, they're your top 3 teams. So if you're the best wild card team,
misses inside, 3-0.
You're the 4. Like, I think how it's set up now is fine. Because you treat it as the top 4 teams.
That one's in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. The old automatic.
Start off at home. Granted, the first 2 teams get a first-round bye, which I think is a disadvantage in Major League Baseball, my opinion.
As the next pitch is lofted foul down the right field line.
But let's say the National League, Dodgers 1, Phillies 2, Brewers 3. Let's say that's how it is this year, okay?
Yep.
Your Dodgers and Phillies, automatic first-round buys. Your 3 wild cards. Let's say 4 is the Cubs.
Okay.
Let's say the 5 is the Mets.
Okay.
And let's say the 6 seed.
The Padres.
Padres, Giants, someone like that.
Somebody in the NL
Let's say
West.
it's the Giants.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Wise comes back as this one tomahawked into left. Smolinski went after it, up in the zone, is able to punch that one down for a base hit.
And let's say the Dodgers win 102 games. Let's say the Phillies win 99, and let's say the Brewers win 94.
Yep.
And your top wild card team, who do we say it was? The Cubs?
Yep.
Let's say they win 93.
Okay. Brewers won the division by 1 game. I'll take that.
I think it just makes sense that your 3 and 6 play, and like the way that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm in favor of that. But I'm saying if you win the division and you're relegated to just practically a wild card spot, as that one is in there for a strike.
But you think that the Brewers, out of best of 5 or best of 3,
best of 3,
you're saying they should already be up 1-0 on the Giants?
Yes.
That's anarchy.
Look over to first, and it's. I mean, I feel like that should be. And now you're saying, well, your advantage is that you have home field, and it's a team you should beat.
Yeah.
But I feel on top of that, that one misses low. It's now 1-1. I mean, the Phillies and the Dodgers, they don't have to play 3 games at all.
I do get what you mean, though, because you're like, well, then winning the division, you're the 3 is the pointless. Yes.
You're the 3, and then that's what I'm saying, is you're just a wild card spot. That one low, and now it's 2-1.
And I feel like winning the division in baseball nowadays,
it doesn't mean anything.
Well, I think you could say that's the case in any sport. Like when in the last time in the NBA or the NHL, you can sit here and say, oh, yeah, winning in the NBA, the Central Division means something.
I didn't even know they had divisions in basketball. That one's called for a strike. It's now 2-2.
That's what I'm saying. That's how obsolete it is. Like in the NFL, you have it. And people are like, well, it doesn't mean anything because you either get a first-round bye or you're treated like a wild card team if you're the 3 or 4. It's like, well, you still get home field advantage for the first round.
2-2, misses low, and it's now 3 balls and 2 strikes from Tyler Wise.
It's one of those things where it's just like maybe you should have won more games.
Yeah, but that's like an easy cop-out to just like end the argument.
Of course it is.
But where's the fun in that? Where's the discussion? Where's the common ground? 3-2, called for strike number 3. Perrin goes down watching. And that's the first out of the inning. Much needed out for Tyler Wise here in the 5th.
His 4th strikeout as well. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I mean, it's an easy way to just like shut down an argument by just saying, well, maybe your team should have been better. There's no fun in that. Here's Kobe Hatcher.
I also don't think there's any fun in going up 1-0 in the best of 3. Where it's like, oh, yeah, you win 1 game and boom, you're automatically on to the next round. It's like, okay, you played 162 games.
Well, then it's how's that any different than the wild cards? When the way it used to be, where it just came down to 1 game at the end of the year.
See, I didn't like that system.
Well, nobody liked that system, except for unless you're the Nationals in 2019. Hit in the air, center field, as making the play is Tanner Jacobson for the 2nd out of the inning.
I liked it in 2018 when the Rockies beat the Cubs.
Oh, yeah, me too. I get to pick and choose in this reality.
In this reality, we're allowed to choose which one we're okay with. But it's like, I don't think there's a whole lot of fun in that because it's like, what were the Brewers last year? 3? Or they were the 4?
The Brewers were the 3 spot.
They were the 3.
Had to face the Mets.
Maybe you should have beat the Mets.
Well, yeah, obviously we should have beat the Mets. We had those guys beat in Game 1.
And Game 2.
You had Yoel Payamps. We had him beat in Game 3.
He had him beat in all 3 games.
First pitch misses low and outside to the center fielder, Eli Russell.
And I'm not going to lie, that was an awesome series.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, not for you.
It sucked.
From a neutral perspective, like myself, it was awesome.
As taking off for second here is Smolinski. Throw it on by Walker. It's a good one. Tagged him on is Fontenelle. And that'll do it for the Prospects here in the 5th inning. A 2-run home run from Paul Schuyler pulls the Prospects within 1. We go to the bottom half of the 5th. It is 4-3. Moo still in front here on the Moo Baseball Network.
Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
Trust your heart to the team at Methodist for expert cardiac care that makes a life-changing difference. From specialized testing and imaging to comprehensive surgical options, including the most advanced procedures, we provide the personalized care that you expect from the Methodist name. Learn more about our heart and vascular care by visiting bestcare.org/heart. That's bestcare.org/heart. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Your Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
Back here on the Moo Baseball Network, 4-3, Paul Schuyler, the UNO product with a 2-run home run in the top half of the inning, pulled the prospects within 1. So here's Cooper Ficino as Valdivia fires in strike number 1. We've been talking about the playoff system in the MLB, trying to broaden our own horizons here.
I think it started yesterday because I said I wish it started a year earlier for the White Sox.
As Ficino hits this one, center field. Elijah Russell roams over, makes a catch for the first out of the inning.
But it's like, here's my thing, right? In 2021, the White Sox were also third in the American League.
Yep.
You had the Rays who were first, the Astros, and then the White Sox. Well, the White Sox don't even get to start off at home. They have to go on the road to Houston. Had you had the expanded wild card, they would have played the Blue Jays round 1. I will be honest with you. They would have beat the Blue Jays at home.
First pitch to Henry Heyman misses down and in for ball 1.
Because if you then the White Sox would have probably had to play Houston regardless.
Next pitch fouled back over our heads. Oh, close to us. It landed actually in front of us.
The White Sox would have played the Cy Young winner in Robbie Ray, who they hit very well twice in the season. Then would have, I believe, had to play Jose Barrios.
This one lash on the ground. Third baseman Hochstein can't knock it down as a hot smash from Heyman will grant him a base hit. At least I hope they give him a base hit for that. Smoked that one.
He did.
And Hochstein with a little Olay move over there.
But then your 4-5 is still Boston, New York, which would have been awesome for 3 games.
Oh yeah. See, we have this device where we can actually simulate a whole playoff series to your liking. As time and long, center field, as Elijah Russell, he doesn't quite know where it is, but he'll make the catch late for the second out of the inning. We'll see what we can do here, huh?
Can you go and do it in 2021?
See, historical exhibition. Out of the Park Baseball is the best baseball simulating game.
Is that an app? Or is it a website?
It's a game. It's a game.
Okay.
Yeah. So, if we were to do the World Series, as that one misses outside, throw to first. Back with the slide is Heyman, as Aguirre is at the plate. So how many teams are in the playoffs now? We got 12 teams. We got to go, and this is the year 2021. 2021. So we got to set all these teams at 2021. This will be something we'll do in between the break. As this one behind Aguirre, this will allow Heyman to jog over to second.
So do you want me to get the computer and I enter it in?
No.
Oh.
No, this is you said 2021?
Yes.
All right, so then we'll have to do all the 2021 stuff.
Because here's my thought process, and I said this to you. Being the disadvantage at the 1-2 is you have multiple days off and you're not getting live baseball. Is that missed outside? 2 balls, no strikes on Aguirre.
Actually, he's saying it's 3 balls. I must have missed one. My apologies. Next pitch called for a strike. I'll focus on this.
Yeah, half inning.
Half inning. You want end of the year. Roster limit size is about 26.
26, is that the playoff roster?
Yeah.
30.
That one's called for a strike.
Pick up the bat, Aguirre.
And the count now at 3 balls and 2 strikes to Seve Aguirre. Runner on second and 2 away here in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Because the first year they did it, the top 2 teams in the National League were the Braves and Dodgers. And the American League was the Yankees and Astros.
Valdivia trying to work out of the inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch lashed down the left field line. It's foul.
In the National League side, the Dodgers and Phillies both got, or the Dodgers and Braves, pardon me, both got bumped. Yankees and Astros both won. In 2023, though, you had, I believe, the Astros again. Oh, I'm trying to remember who the top seed was in the AL. What was it, the Yankees? I got to pull it up.
Oh, hold on. We got it right here. Rays. 3-2. Off the pitch is Heyman. That one's inside for a ball.
No, they were a wild card team.
In 2021?
Oh, I'm talking about teams that got bounced in 2023 as a top seed.
So Heyman has a stolen base. And Aguirre's got himself a walk here in the 5th inning. I'll bring up Nate Wachter. There's a playoff bracket from year prior, or from that year.
From 2021.
2021, without the expanded playoffs. First pitch to Wachter. Misses outside for a ball.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. This was the year that the Orioles won 101 games because it was the Orioles and the Astros who were the 1-2, and the Orioles got bounced round 1.
This one's skied behind home plate, and this one will drop foul. And Cal be 1-1. They're getting closer to us.
Yeah, they are. We're going to have to
second one.
Because you had the Orioles and the Astros. Astros won a series, were then knocked out in the ALCS. Orioles were knocked out in the Division League series by the Rangers. The National League side, you had the Dodgers and Braves. And if I remember correctly, they both were eliminated round 1.
That one's going to hit Wachter. And he'll take first. So just like that, kind of in a bizarre way, Moo have got the bases loaded against Mike Valdivia.
Because the Diamondbacks beat the Brewers in the wild card. Sorry to remind you again.
Don't remind me. Don't do that.
They then played the Dodgers, the D-backs that was, eliminated the Dodgers in the Division League Series. So you had 3 teams that year that were first-round bye eliminated. Well, then last year.
First pitch in there for a strike to Bodie Joyner.
You have the top 2 teams as the Yankees and Guardians. Now, they both survived on, and they both met up in the LCS.
The 0-1. Hit in the air, left field. Drifting over to it is Hachter. And Hatcher will make the catch, and that'll do it for the Moo here in the 5th inning. Stranding the bases loaded. Unable to push across a run. It remains a 4-3 Moo lead. It'll be interesting to see if Tyler Wise is going to make his way back out the mound. But now's a good time to head for the bathrooms. Brought to you by Weesey Plumbing, Heating, and Excavating. When something messy breaks, remember your duty is our duty at Weesey Plumbing. Call 721-6908. When we come back, it'll be the 6th inning here on the Moo Baseball Network on the Moo Mixler, and as well as BSDN Live on YouTube.
Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
Looking for a nice place to go? A place that's rich with tradition, great service, and atmosphere? A fantastic place where you can go and still carry on a conversation. Maybe shoot a game of pool and enjoy one of the best jukeboxes in town. Silver Dollar is one of the finest places for adult libations at reasonable prices. Join the Silver Dollar family and enjoy, but you need to be 21 or older. See y'all soon, and remember, not everything that glitters is gold, but we're pretty sure it's probably silver at the Silver Dollar, 18th and Bell Street in Fremont.
here on the Moo Baseball Network. I'm Phillips Keith's Bobby Hessling. We're figuring out Bobby's hypothetical of the 2021 postseason. We're setting up through out-of-the-park baseball, which I cannot recommend enough. It's one of the best baseball games ever created. You can play every single season dating back to 1771.
If you're just joining us, my hypothesis is the 2021 White Sox, had they played the Blue Jays in the first round, would have beat the Blue Jays, would have then gone into Houston, and would have beat the Astros in the American League Division Series, and would have met up in the ALCS between one of the three of the ALS teams of the Yankees, Red Sox, and Rays, and in my opinion, it would have been the Boston Red Sox. Tyler Wise still out there on the mound.
Wise trying to go through 6. As he's already screwed up the seeding.
Yep.
As the first pitch to the plate misses outside for a ball from Tyler Wise. He'll have to face Eli Russell, Mike Valdivia, and Finn Hochstein here in the 6th. That'll be the minimum for him.
And the reason I firmly believe that, here's the 1-0.
As that one waved at miss, and it's now 1-1.
The reason I firmly believe that is because the White Sox would have been seasoned in the playoffs, having already played 2-3 games, however long it takes to beat the Blue Jays, and playing an Astros team that would have had 4, 5, 6 days off.
1-1. Swing and a miss. Tyler Wise with a yo-yo out there, pulling the string on Eli Russell on that last one, the count 1-2.
And that's a massive disadvantage to the top 2 teams, and we rattled them off last half inning about how there was 3 teams back in 2023 that were top seed, and they lost.
I could be wrong here, but I don't think it's going to let me set it up the way I want it to.
All right, the White Sox going to play the...
It might end up in a kind of a funky way. So here's a 1-2. That one right down the middle. Strike number 3. Russell goes down looking. No, I can set it up the way correctly.
Perfect.
Sweet. So here we go. Second time Russell has struck out in this one as Mike Valdivia digs in. So the first series, right, is a best of 3.
Yep.
Second is best of 5, best
Yep.
of 7, best of 7
7
World Series. As the first pitch to Mike Valdivia is outside. No, it's a strike. I jumped the gun on it. That's my bad.
And let's say the White Sox win in 2 over Toronto. Game 1 is Lance Lynn. Game 2 is Lucas Giolito.
So the next pitch misses for a ball. The count's now 1-1.
2 games at home in the blackout environment. Place would have been rocking. You seize it, okay. You then go to Houston, and Dylan Cease is probably your Game 1 starter. And missed 2 balls and a strike.
Right.
Rodon is your Game 4. Now, personally, I would have gone Giolito, Lynn, Rodon, Cease. But that we're going off of how they did it in 21.
Hit in the air, left field and deep. Going back on it. At the wall is Heyman, and this ball game is tied at 4. Mike Valdivia helping his own cause. The pitcher goes to the opposite field. It knots us even at 4 apiece here in the 6th inning.
Goodness. Good piece of hitting by Valdivia. And we've seen his swing before, and he did not miss. It's a solo home run to tie us at 4.
My goodness. So the prospects have clawed their way back. As here's Finn Hochstein, swing and a miss, strike number 1. Tyler Wise trying to go all 6 here, or trying to go 6, and I imagine in the 7th we might see a new guy regardless. The 0-1. Called for a strike, it's 0-2, and he hasn't pitched bad whatsoever.
No.
I mean, you take a look at this right now, right? 5 innings, 4 runs, only 2 earned. The 0-2 is carried to left, drifting over, and making the diving catch is Henry Heyman. Second out of the inning, and what a play by Henry Heyman out there.
Now to plate, the catcher, number 7, Corey Kozan.
Now give way to Corey Kozan. First pitch up and in, and it hit Kozan, so he'll take first. Wise currently at 93 pitches in this one. Trying to get the final out to get his team back up at the plate. Will be Charlie Mosser.
Let's stick with my hypothetical. You play the 2 games in Houston. I think the White Sox take one of the 2 between Cease and Rodon. Probably not the game that Cease pitches, probably the game Rodon pitches.
As this one popped up, right field side. Fucino thinks he may have a play on it, and that one will be fouling out of play for strike 1 to Mosser.
And you forget about the bullpen, because that bullpen, your closer was Liam Hendricks. You had Craig Kimbrell in it, Ryan Tepera, Michael Kopech, Garrett Crochet, Aaron Bummer. Phenomenal bullpen right there, top to bottom. So, I'm telling you, you get the guys going, and they just carry that into Houston.
Now one misses outside. The count now 1 ball, 1 strike.
Starting at home is such an advantage for the White Sox. They were one of the best. I think they were the best team at home in the American League in 2021.
This one fouled back to the right side.
Watch out in the prospects dugout.
And the count at 1-2. Wise looking for that decisive 3rd strike to get him out of the inning.
So then you're back home for game 3 and 4 in the ALDS, and you're back to Lynn and Giolito, who are well rested, and then pitch those 2.
1-2 hit on the ground. Over to it is Aguirre. Tries to go all the way to first, and that one's going to get past the first baseman, Fucino. Going over to third here is Corey Kozad. He'll be in there, and the go-ahead run sitting 90 feet away on the wild throw by Sevi Aguirre. Second error committed against him, and the third as a team in this one.
Number 11, Paul Schuyler.
The White Sox were the best team at home in 2021, 53 and 28. Can you throw that in the little simulator, best team at home, or is that not a thing?
Well, it takes all the numbers from
okay.
that season.
Perfect.
Comes up with grades for the team and everything as Paul Schuyler digs in. He's been a tough out to get because he hasn't been out at all. Hit a big 2-run home run to pull it within 1 last time up, and Wise has got him down 0-1. So we've got Rays.
Yep, they were the 1.
They were the 1.
The Astros were the 2.
4 and the 5 would be the Yankees and the Red Sox.
Red Sox would be the 4.
Now an hit over to third base as Joyner throws it on to second to get the runner. And we go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. But a home run from Mike Valdivia evens us 4-4 apiece as we go to the 6th here on the Moo Baseball Network.
Keel's Barbershop is the Sports Center barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Keel's Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather, and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Keel's is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Keel's Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
Find your purpose with work that matters. Methodist is hiring for clinical and non-clinical positions throughout our health system. Join a team that's making a difference and take advantage of a range of benefits like medical, vision and dental, flexible scheduling, and tuition assistance. To find all of our opportunities and apply online, go to bestcare.org/jobs. That's bestcare.org/jobs. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Back here on the Moo Baseball Network, I'm Cooper Lipsky. He's Bobby Hessling. We're working through our simulation as it sits right now, as it would be the Reds on the road against the Atlanta Braves. But right now it's 4-4. We've got a new pitcher on the mound, that being Finn Hochstein, who will take over.
You ready for all these defensive adjustments?
Yes.
Okay. At third, since Hochstein is now on the mound, it is Smolinski. So Smolinski moved from second, which means the new second baseman is Mike Valdivia. So who's the new shortstop? Well, it's still Schuyler. So Schuyler is still at short, but the outfield switches as well because Russell is now out. Hatcher shifts over to center. Robinson comes in the game, and he's in left. You're lost.
Oh, yeah, you screwed.
Okay.
You got me screwed up.
Smolinski's at third.
Smolinski.
You have Valdivia at second.
Valdivia at second. Who's so there? So we got that one.
Hatcher is in center.
Hatcher.
Yep.
In center.
Robinson is now in left.
Robinson. Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. So that's how everything looks right now. Robinson getting subbed in. So Luke Saxton leads us off, begin the 6th inning. Funny enough, the best part about this expanded playoffs is that the Cincinnati Reds make the playoffs.
They do, at like an 83-79 record.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, they are going to get manhandled by the Braves.
Atlanta Braves. First pitch to the plate is called for a strike. Saxton, 2 for 2. He's got himself an RBI single. He has 2 hits in this one, both of them being singles. No double elimination, no advantage to the higher seed. And essentially, I mean, do you want to go through every single team's roster, make sure they're all right? Is this one hit in the air, right field, over to it is Perrin, the guy who has been there the entire game, other than Kozad behind the plate. He makes the catch. All those substitutions and changes means nothing.
I'll go through the White Sox roster. That's the only one that really matters.
That's the only one that really matters to him.
Am I allowed to hold the computer for that one?
Maybe for a little bit.
This is an honor to hold the computer.
So you take a look at that lineup.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I got my cord all tangled up here.
Nope, that's fine.
But here's one out for Tanner Jacobson. First pitch outside for a ball.
Okay, so this is the reserve roster. So the roster on the left is the correct one? This
yeah.
Is
1-0. Called for a strike. It's now 1-1.
Okay, I would not have had Kopech as a starter, but this is correct.
This is exactly the roster from the last game of the season. 1-1. Breaking ball drops in for strike 2. Of course, this pitching change is brought to you by The Door, where ice cold pitchers are yours for a great price. The Door, Fremont's newest brunch location, 9 to 1 Saturday and Sunday.
If I take a guy out, can I just drag it?
Yep. 1-2. Misses outside. It's 2-2 now. And then you have to move him over to the other
like
side.
that?
There it is. Just
aha!
Just like that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As here's the pitch home. It's way out in front, swinging and missing, is Jacobson for the second out of the inning.
They're missing. Oh, never mind. Oh, he's not a right fielder. That's okay. We'll live with that. Can I change his position?
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Although the game usually, because this is out of the park baseball, and if it's listed as a right fielder, it's just there as a right fielder. It's always, the game knows best on what to do.
No, it doesn't.
It does. It does. Now we can play ball. First pitch outside for a ball. It's now 1-0. So we can go through every single game, every single series.
We are focused on the White Sox and the Blue Jays.
So game 1, Jose Barrios and Carlos Rodon as this one. Just a little chopper to the left side. The shortstop, Schuyler, makes the throw, but Garetano, he's too fast, man. He's too fast. It's a base hit for him. So Robbie Ray in game 2 against Lance Lynn, and Alek Manoah and Dylan Cease in game 3 if it gets that far.
Okay. Barrios, Rodon, based off numbers, yes, but Lynn was technically the game 1 starter, and Barrios would be whatever. You get what I mean here.
Well, we can play it, and we can change it, but we can also simulate it and not watch the darn thing. We can be the manager. Cooper Ficino digs in now.
Well, I'm going to let the computer handle it.
All right, game 1. Ready?
Yeah.
The White Sox win 4-3. As we're going off to second is Garetano. He's in there standing up. That man is too fast.
Yeah, there was no way you were throwing him out, and that ball was even in the dirt. Okay.
So then we have to finish the day where the Braves go up in the series, the Dodgers go up in the series, and the Yankees go up in the series.
Oh, in Fenway.
1 ball, no strikes. As Hochstein steps off, takes a look at Garetano. Game 2.
Who are the Dodgers playing? The Cardinals?
They're playing the Cardinals, yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Game 2, simulated. Toronto wins.
Ooh.
1-0. Robbie Ray, dynamite stuff. 1-0, misses outside for a ball. It's now 2-0. Cooper Ficino. And so you can take a look at the box score of this fictional game. 1 run in the top of the 7th. That was Alejandro Kirk with a run-scoring single to bring in A. Bummer. So you got your guy with Lance Lynn going 6 innings, giving up the 1 run. The 2-0. Misses upstairs. It's now 3 balls and no strikes at the 3 spot.
Did Ray go 7?
Ray went 7 innings, gave up 1 hit, struck out 11 batters.
Yeesh.
In this fictitious baseball game. Oh, I just went back. Hold on. I think I just screwed it up. Misses outside for ball 4. I'm just kidding. No, I didn't. It's right there. Historical exhibition.
Coming into play, number 16, Henry.
Lucchino walks.
So we're going 1-1 into game 3. If the sim screws me here, I don't care. My hypothesis is still right.
So we finish the day. The Reds win.
The Reds beat the Braves?
Yeah, go to game 3. First pitch of Heyman is in there for a strike.
Who is the Reds' game 2 starter?
So you have to go back and look. Luis Castillo.
Okay, that checks out.
As Garantano off for third, he's going to be in there standing up as the count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. He's essentially stolen 3 bases here in this. He's able to hustle out that infield hit. Count at 1-1 as Henry Heyman trying to bring home what would be the go-ahead run here. 1-1, misses high and away for a ball. It's 2-1 now. The Yankees win their series.
That's wrong.
Yankees won 2-1 in game 2.
Okay.
2 balls, 1 strike. Here's going to be the pitch home from Hochstein. Just off the plate. It's now 3-1. So here you go, right?
Yeah.
This is the big one here.
This is the one that matters.
Alek Manoah, Dylan Cease in Chicago. Simulate. The White Sox win. 7-3. 3-1. Inside, misses for ball 4, and the bases have been loaded here in the 6th inning.
So this is all without Giolito. Wait, no. So, okay, so it was Rodon, Lynn, Cease.
Rodon got the Game 1 win. Lynn got the Game 2 loss, and Dylan Cease got the Game 1 win.
So they're doing this without Giolito pitching, who I thought should have been the Game 1 starter against the Astros. So now, okay.
But we have a meeting at the mound right now, and now's a good time to tell you that with the Methodist MyCare app, you receive easy access to a variety of useful tools, including your patient portal, bill pay, provider lookup, and an interactive location search. The Methodist MyCare app is available for free in your app store. 4-4. In a 7-inning game, we sit in the bottom of the 6th, tied at 4. Bases loaded for Timon Long. He hit a home run earlier in this one. First pitch called for a strike from Hochstein. So we got to move on. So the Reds actually end up winning.
That's wrong.
And we go to round 2. Rays and the Yankees, White Sox and the Astros. Misses outside. It's now 1-1. We've got the Giants and the Dodgers and the Reds and the Brewers.
Eesh.
Wade Miley, Corbin Burns in game 1. How about that? 1-1 upstairs for a ball. Chaz a pump fake throw from Kozan. Count at 2-1. Finish the day. Who gets game 1? As this one hit high down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone, but it is foul, and it's now 2-2.
That landed on the street.
Just out in front of it. Astros win game 1 9-5
Ugh.
against Lucas Giolito. Reds win game 1 against the Brewers. What sense does that make?
See, you're starting to get my idea here.
2 balls, 2 strikes as this one ripped foul down the third baseline. Game 2. Astros win that one.
Oh, maybe the sim was wrong.
Michael Kopech.
Yeah, that would make sense, but he had only started like 4 times all year. The White Sox would have gone 4-man rotation in the playoffs.
2 balls, 2 strikes. So in Chicago, you have Jose Urquidy against Carlos Rodon.
Rodon should win.
Giants up 2-0 in the series and 1-1 between the Yankees and the Rays. As here's a 2-2. Low for a ball. The count is full. The bases are loaded. I think we got to focus on this one before we get to game 3 of your simulation.
The sim can wait. tie game here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
There go the runners. 3-2, hit in the air, right field. Going back is Perrin. He's under it. And we go to the 7th, and it is 4-4. Hochstein rides the tightrope. And we go to the 7th, 4-4 between the Prospects and the Moo here on the Moo Baseball Network.
Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
We target cancers with precision technology. We save lives with advanced heart procedures. We deliver exceptional care for the most vulnerable pregnancies. We are Methodist. With a reputation built on generations of trust, our passion is shaping the future with innovative treatments, the newest advancements, and the compassion you deserve. Our greatest impact is your healthiest life. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Back here on the Moo Baseball now, we've got a pitching change. And of course, this pitching change is brought to you by The Door, where ice cold pitcher heroes for a great price. The Door, Fremont's newest brunch location, 9 to 1 Saturday and Sunday. It'll be Joe Hauser. We're taking a look at Tyler Wise's final line. 6 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, only 2 of which earned on 4 walks, and he struck out 5 batters. And for this 7th inning, Bobby Hessling.
Joe Hauser takes over. His numbers this season, 10 innings pitched. The ERA is a 2.10, really good ERA. The whip is also okay at a 150. His save percentage is 1,000. This is not a save situation. He is 1-2 this season. He's given up 5 hits, 7 runs, only 3 earned, 10 walks, and 10 strikeouts. He is the Game 2 interview. But first, he's going to pitch in relief of Tyler Wise and face 2, 3, and 4 in the prospects order with Smolinski, Perrin, and Hatcher. As we go to the 7th inning, we were doing a simulation. We might need to wait on the sim just a little bit. We're in a bit of a tough situation right now. They have an exciting baseball game.
Can we at least do Game 3?
Yes, because if the White Sox lose, I'm calling off the sim. First pitch by Smolinski, hit into right field, and it's down. It's a leadoff single to start for the Nebraska Prospects. Smolinski with his 2nd hit of the ball game. What happens in Game 3? Do the White Sox win or do they lose? This is in Chicago.
They win.
Yes.
1-0.
Oh, that's ugh.
Take a look at the game. Let's take a look at the box score. Came in the bottom of the 8th, where Luis Robert Jr. hit a double to begin the inning, and then Yasmani Grandal hit a double to score him.
No way Yasmani Grandal hit a double. He's not fast enough to get to second.
I think we can pull up the highlights.
First pitch to Jacob Perrin. Ground ball. This is on to Joyner. On to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. Second 5-4-3 double play turned by Bodie Joyner, who starts it. Infield has been lights out for the Moo. 2-way for Kobe Hatcher.
Now the play number 5, Kobe Hatcher.
I'm going to have to download this sim. And
you have to pay like $30 for it.
What? To just download it, or is it a monthly thing?
It is amazing, though.
Is it a monthly thing?
No.
Oh, perfect.
No, it's a video game. It comes out every year.
Okay.
I think they're on. They have a sale right now for the newest version because it's the All-Star break.
First pitch to Hatcher is a strike, and it's 0-1.
I can't express my love for this game enough. You can play as a manager. You can play as the owner of a team, as a general manager. You can change everything you want.
0-1, swing and a miss. Behind 0-2 is Kobe Hatcher.
All right, here we go, right?
It's Game 4.
Finish today.
That means Lance Lynn is the starter.
Against Framber Valdez. First, we'll play around here. We'll see if the Yankees can get a win.
0-2. This is high and tight. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Simulate. Tampa Bay moves on, so you'll have to face Tampa Bay.
Okay.
DeSclafani
White Sox have to do a
Dodgers.
reverse sweep.
San Francisco wins.
1-2. Fouled off. Ball ricochets back into the infield.
Brewers
Count remains 1-2.
Brewers with a chance to clinch. They do it. 6-1.
Okay, so what I'm starting to notice is that this thing is favoriting the higher seed teams. Which
it simulates it. It takes all the numbers.
Which is the opposite of what I'm saying. Because does this factor in the 5 days rest?
Probably not.
Exactly. That's got to be a factor. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 foul tipped into the screen by Hatcher.
Well, so if you take a look at that year, right? Hold on. Yeah, but all the lower seeds except for the Astros kept on losing. So we got Game 4 in Chicago.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 to Hatcher. Ground ball, second base. Saxton gloves it, throws to first in time. It will go to the bottom of the 7th. The Moo are looking for a chance to walk it off. It will be Aguirre, Wachter, and Bodie Joyner with the chance to win it for the Moo as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Tied at 4 between the Prospects and the Moo here on the Moo Baseball Network, BSDN Live on YouTube.
Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
We target cancers with precision technology. We save lives with advanced heart procedures. We deliver exceptional care for the most vulnerable pregnancies. We are Methodist. With a reputation built on generations of trust, our passion is shaping the future with innovative treatments, the newest advancements, and the compassion you deserve. Our greatest impact is your healthiest life. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Bottom of the 7th inning. Moo with a chance to walk it off. Joe Hauser gave up 1 hit in the 7th inning and had a 5-4-3 double play to help him out. Aguirre, Wachter, and Bodie Joyner.
So unfortunately, the World Series, because your White Sox got bounced. So the Astros make the World Series. Will take on the San Francisco Giants. Brewers lost 4 games to 2. Ooh. They almost had a comeback.
Got swept.
Yeah, how about that? Big time. Just some of the names: Avi Sail, Christian Yelich, Luis Urias, Dogs, Vogelbach.
Yeah.
Some old names. How about Colton Wong? Got me reminiscing.
The Moo are looking for a chance to win here. Can reminisce on that. Aguirre is 1 for 2 today. Had a single in the 4th and walked in the 5th. First pitch, down and away. 1 ball, no strikes. There is another pitching change. It is Nicola French, who is taking the ball on the hill. Misses away to French. And it's 2 balls, no strikes.
Oh.
French comes set on Aguirre. Here's the 2-0. Down and away, 3 balls, no strikes. French having trouble locating. How awesome would it be if Bodie Joyner in his first game with the Moo could walk it off for him?
That'd be pretty tight.
I don't know if that's – you could create something more storybook. 3-0. Called a strike. It's 3-1.
But yes, I can't recommend out-of-the-park baseball enough.
You cannot.
You can make your own uniforms. You can make your own teams. You can make your own expansion teams.
3 balls, 1 strike.
It's perfect.
You can kind of do that in the show. Here's the 3-1. Inside on Aguirre, and he works a leadoff walk here in the 7th.
But you can't in the show. You can't create your own league with as many teams as you want.
That's fair. That is fair.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't create a full college baseball world where you can't create high school teams where you can put them in this league and then they play up to college and then they get drafted and then they keep following them.
Nate Wachter steps to the plate. Shows bunt, pulls back. First pitch is a ball. It's 1-0. Wachter had a fielder's choice, and he scored in the fourth. He's hit by a pitch in the fifth. The pitching change for French is brought to you by The Door. Ice cold pitches yours for a great price. The Door, Fremont's newest brunch location, 9 to 1, Saturday and Sunday. 1-0 to Wachter. Misses down and in. 2 balls, no strikes. French this season has pitched 6 innings. He is 0-1 on the year. The ERA is a 14 flat. The whip is a 3.33. Has struck out 4 batters all season, has walked 9, has given up 14 runs, 12 have been earned. Check on the runner over at first, and Aguirre, he was back in time as the 2-0 miss for a ball. French looking to at least keep this game tied up at 4 and 4's an 8th, which would be considered an extra inning. 3-0 high on Wachter, and the first 2 batters of the inning are walked on. And Bodie Joyner will step to the plate with a runner in scoring position, and Connor McGonigal is going to call him over and is going to talk to him and try to calm him down. And as that happens, the prospects have a full meeting on the mound. Probably talk defense here, how you want to line up.
Yeah.
Nobody out in the inning. This is game 1 of 2 in a doubleheader for the Moo. Prospects game 1, Bison game 2. The Bison game 5:05 estimated first pitch. We'll see if that's shuffled or adjusted.
Yeah, I think it'd probably get pushed back a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. The mound breaks up, and everyone goes back to their respective position. Bodie Joyner today is 0 for 2. He has walked, and he's looking for his first hit with the Moo. He's from Jamestown University and looking to come through in a big way for the Moo and win game 1 of 2 in today's doubleheader. He shows bunt, misses outside, and he was able to pull back quick enough. It's 1-0. Leading off at second is Aguirre, good speed. Wachter leads off at first. He also has good speed. 1-0. Bunt is fouled. Slowly towards the prospects dugout. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thing is, you're only waiting for Aguirre to score. If Nate Wachter scores, cool. But it doesn't really mean anything. You're just looking for 1 run. Aguirre the winning run on top of second. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 misses to Bodie Joyner. 2 balls and a strike as he showed bunt again. They really just want to advance runners with nobody out. And the way French is pitching, you might as well just leave the bat on the shoulder and not even risk swinging the bat or even trying to lay one down for a bunt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Joyner shows bunt again. Lays down a bunt, third base line. Joyner trying to beat it out. He will, and the bases are going to be loaded. A successful bunt single for Bodie Joyner. Everyone is safe, and Luke Saxton has a chance to win the ball game for the Moo. Saxton today, 2 hits, has a single and an RBI single. Singled in the third and the fourth. Winning run standing 90 feet away in Sevi Aguirre. Anything that were to get by the catcher at Kozad, Aguirre's going to run home on. First pitch, Saxton wave and a miss, is foul tipped, and that caught the catcher Kozad. Spun onto his back and then back onto his knees as it clipped him in the part where you really don't want to get hit. And Kozad is going to walk it off. And he is in pain right in front of the prospect's dugout. As Saxton will take a few more practice cuts. Yeah, he hit it. He got hit in the spot where you don't want to be hit.
Oof.
Aguirre is at third. Wachter is at second. Bodie Joyner is at first. Getting some water is Kozad. The infield gets together right by the mound for the prospects.
Now is probably a good time to tell you that at Methodist, their passion is shaping the future with innovative treatments, the newest advancements, and the compassion you deserve. The greatest impact is your healthiest life. Find a provider at bestcare.org.
Kozad's still down in a little bit of pain. Still taking his final few sips of water. And now we'll put the mask on, and he is ready to go back behind the plate. No balls and 1 strike. Luke Saxton at home plate, fouled off the first pitch. The winning run standing 90 feet away. It is Sevi Aguirre. At second, it's Wachter, and at first, it's Bodie Joyner. Saxton 2 hits today at a single and an RBI single. Can it come through in a big way? Win the game for the Moo and go into the Bison game with back-to-back wins. 0-1 to Saxton is fouled off down the right side. Rob Hodges, over being the first base coach, tried to lay down for the baseball and was unsuccessful as it rolled underneath him. The starter for Game 2 will be Brock Songster. No outs in the inning. The base is loaded for the Moo. A very, very strong opportunity to win it for Luke Saxton. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 from French to Saxton is a base hit into left field, and the Moo will walk off the Nebraska prospects 5-4.
RBI single and walk-off win by Luke Saxton.
How about Luke Saxton? 3-hit game, 2 RBIs, and the walk-off hit.
That's not bad at all for Mr. Saxton. You know, we talk about how he's been seeing the ball well as of late. And even on top of that, you know, able to get a big victory against the prospects. You know, pick up 2 in a row now and keep this momentum going against the Bison. And I imagine an hour. I don't think they'll start exactly at 5:05. But as it sits right now, it's 5:05. But you know, they got to get all loose and everything. But not a bad victory. You know, that's the one thing that we always kind of worry about with the Moo is that one night they'll have 18 runs, and the next day they'll get shut out immediately on the next game. And there was no sign of that here in this one.
No.
As they're able to get the victory, 5 runs on 9 hits. You know, the bats were there. You got Timon Long breaking out of the shell, got his first big fly of the season. And, yeah, a good win for the Moo here in Game 1. See if they can carry it over to Game 2.
Well, the final line for the prospects, 4 runs on 5 hits and no errors for the Moo. 5 runs on 9 hits and 3 errors. Joe Hauser is the winning pitcher. Came in the 7th, went 1 inning, gave up 1 hit. Did not allow any runs, didn't walk anyone, didn't strike anyone out. A lot of credit goes to Tyler Wise, eating up 6 innings today, only giving up 4 hits, 4 runs, 2 were earned, 4 walks, and struck out 5. So really good work out of Tyler Wise.
Yeah, good stuff out of him. You know, that's what we kind of thought is that this would be an opportunity for him to really see how long he can go into a ball game. And, you know, he's been restricted to mostly inning, 2 innings. I touched a 3-inning game on one point, but just kind of a middle relief guy, and he's able to work through 6 innings in this one. That was big-time stuff out of him. And Joe Hauser on the back end making short work in the 7th inning. Double play help. Of course, Bodie Joyner, that big bunt late in that ball game. Able to reach, put a man in scoring position for Saxon. All he had to do was, with that sweet stroke, just pull it into left and, yeah, get the Moo a big win here in Game 1.
Well, we'll have the switch from the prospects coming out. The Bison will come in. We're expected to go at 5:05. If that changes, obviously, folks will know. But the Moo win Game 1 of today's doubleheader. Game 2 will follow us here on the Moo Baseball Network as they handle the Nebraska prospects 5-4. A walk-off RBI single for Luke Saxton. Don't go anywhere. Game 2 of today's doubleheader coming up in just a little bit here on the Moo Baseball Network. BSDN Live on YouTube. Right here. It's the Moo Baseball Network. You've been listening to Fremont Moo Baseball.